All right, folks, for those of you just joining us, we're going to do something a little different. We got game night. We've got a game called Aliens, Another Glorious Day in the Corps.
By Gale Force 9.
Okay, and Scott's going to be, he's the guy who's played this game once, and he enjoyed it, and he's bringing it here for us to get murdered by it. Now, it is a cooperative game, right?
Yes, it's a co-op game, so it's everybody against the game/deck.
Okay, and of course, Mitch is playing here. And Luke joined us.
Hey!
And we'll all be playing here and suffering together. And let's see if we can put this in a place where we don't have to glare too bad.
You might want to consider just turning those lights down
Yeah,
so they're not up.
There.
It's actually whatever's over there is. Yeah.
Oh, it's still.
Yeah, kill that one and see. No,
Actually, you know
it's
what?
this big one. We can't kill that one. It's all good.
Since he's getting this.
It's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're stuck with that. Let's try to. Here we go. Well, we might just move this around depending on where people are at. Which end are we starting at? More or less on the
Right
board.
there in the middle.
In the middle. Okay, so we've got this centered here for the middle right now, and we will just adjust it as we go. Now, Scott claims we should probably enjoy this game. We probably will.
Gale Force
You
9.
didn't take your shotgun?
Oh, I should have, huh?
Do you want your shotgun or not?
Give it to me.
Sure.
What's up? You don't have to.
I'll take shotgun.
It's better than the pistol,
Yeah.
especially for you.
Yeah.
You got your flamethrower?
Oh, him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the flamethrower, and I took some grenades because I didn't have anything else to really help.
I'll pick from whatever's left.
Yeah.
Here's the weapons.
I'm not supposed to survive anyways, right?
Yeah. You're like a red shirt right now.
Okay. Oh, so here it says automatically whether it's a backup or not. All right. So we've got a couple pistols, pulse rifle. That sounds good. Anybody have one of those already?
Yeah, I got a pulse rifle.
Do you? Oh, so you want to be just like me?
Aha! You don't have a shotgun now.
I don't have a shotgun. That's your backup?
Mm-hmm. Old reliable.
What's
Okay, do we?
number is this supposed to be on?
They made it. They made the M240. They made the 240 a flamethrower.
Wow.
It's a squad support weapon. A 240.
So your dial should be at the same number that your aim value is at on your character. The red number on the bottom right.
Oh. I get a feeling that's going to drop.
It will. It will.
What's your primary loot?
240.
So you got a
He's
flamethrower.
got the flamethrower.
What do
He's got a pulse rifle. I got a pulse rifle.
You got a pulse rifle. How about I go with a smart gun? Just we have something different.
You can do that if you want.
But it's not very
Vasquez. We get to outfit Vasquez and Ripley as well. And
Oh.
Vasquez has the ability to use a smart gun for 2 cards instead of 3 cards. So
She's automatically going to get that. Okay, I'm going to go with a pulse rifle then. What do? Just place it under here below it?
No.
no,
right
see
next
where it
to
says
the-
weapon on the right?
Right here next to it?
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
And
Do
then
you
if you
need
want a
a
backup
backup if you
weapon, you
want it?
can do a backup weapon, but it has to say backup.
I took grenades.
I'll take grenades as well. Okay.
You never have enough grenades.
You never have enough
And then the
grenades.
equipment's right
Grenades
there.
for M40.
Okay. And I get 2 of those?
Yeah, up to 2. You don't have to, but you can get up to 2.
I want a helmet!
So
Body armor.
when you fall.
Arc welder. What?
I got bypass. And a shoulder lamp.
You didn't take the map?
No, I wanted to bypass.
I
and
took the
shoulder
motion
lamp.
tracker.
All right, I'll take body armor because I want to make it to the last scene.
You think that's going to help?
Yeah.
Oh, for me to have fun, yeah. It's all about having fun, right? All right, let's crank this thing up. Oh, look at this. So, for those of you watching, we've got something new. I've got a tripod that my dad, I confiscated from my dad, and Dad's not around anymore, but he was a photographer and stuff. And this is probably made in every bit of 1962, and
Back
this
when
thing's
they made really
back when they made really good
tripods.
things. Yeah, so this has got like a top crank handle and everything, and we'll move this here so you can see.
You made it in
Yeah.
Skokie, Illinois.
Skokie, Illinois. Hey, how'd you guess?
Illinois.
Illinois, that's right.
Illinois. Mm.
Okay.
When if any of them watched Blues Brothers.
That's just
That's your
Only
that's
once.
your reference card for turn order and stuff.
All right, shuffle.
So, Luke, who are you playing?
I am going to be Private Rico Frosty Frost.
Okay, I don't remember. I've only seen a movie once. I forget movies really fast. And I saw that one again probably 4 years ago.
They made a game called Colonial on PlayStation. I was gonna get it, and I heard some really bad reviews. About
Colonial.
It. Yeah. So once I heard bad reviews about it, I was like,
Well, it's on the PlayStation, so there you go. Xbox rules, man.
everybody has their preference. Some have a worse preference than others.
No, so what happened is way back when it was between the PlayStation or the Xbox, the original one, I went with the Xbox because the controller for the see, I got larger hands than you, and they don't fit on the PlayStation controller.
Ah,
Okay.
sausage hands,
fair.
huh?
Yeah. So is this guy so Scott, this isn't your game. Somebody.
No, my friend Mike Jones.
Mike Jones.
Oh, it's Mike. Mike
who
Jones.
was,
Dr.
Board
Jones.
Game, who was Board Game Geek of the Week like 2 weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
I got this game and gave it to me to read the rules. And then he unfortunately didn't tell me that you also had to put the figures together. So
Ooh.
I got to spend a day building all the aliens and the
Trick you.
figures as well.
Well, he's used to paint figures, so maybe he'll paint the figures up.
Maybe. So the aliens are all put together except for their tails. There's one with the tail.
Oh,
Oh,
this game's an
that's-
asterisk.
All the rest
This
don't.
game is an asterisk.
Yep.
Doesn't count.
Yep.
That's
What
it.
is it?
It's a learning game.
Yeah. These like the lizards that
So
grab
wait.
their tails. And
Well, I'm
fall
gonna
off.
play like I'm invincible then.
So that means when I draw the card where the tail comes through my chest, it doesn't really happen.
Hey, if you're not up to date with current events, this game doesn't count.
Oh, man.
Okay, so with this game, the game comes with mission cards that look like this. I don't know if that's in there or not.
It is.
They're front and back. These mission cards set up the missions, tell you how to set the boards up, and any special rules for the mission. I believe there's 9 or 10 mission cards in there. There is a campaign system for this. There's a 3-mission campaign. Then there's also just some one-off bug hunts. There's like 3 or 4 different ones of those. And there's also a couple rescue missions that if your guys get captured during one of the missions, you can go on a mission to try to rescue them.
What?
cool.
Aliens
Before they-
capture?
Yes, aliens
Yeah.
can capture.
So they can
Yeah.
inseminate you.
Oh, that's right. Must be a time
How could you
limit.
forget?
Must be a time
So the
limit.
game comes with the four separate square board tiles. The back of each board also has maps on it. It's supposed to represent like the inside of the water plant or make H2O plant that's been all alienized, so it looks a little freakier. So the mission will tell you which boards to set up and how to set them up like that. What we have is with this mission, our setup point starts here in the middle. So we have all the
Surrounded.
characters out there for the game. These spots right here, the 1, 2, 3, and 4, those are spawn points. That's where the aliens will show up during the game.
Okay.
Where they come from.
Luke, I'm going to spawn camp this one. Okay.
So this game, if you're familiar with Space Hawk, this game has a lot of familiarity with Space Hawk from earlier. So you'll see that as things go. Over here in the upper right, we have 2 blips on the board. Those are the alien blips
Oh.
that start on the board for this game. Down here in this game, or this mission, what we're doing is we're doing mission 1, which is the search for Newt.
Okay.
So we're going to be looking for Newt. So in this game, one of these 4 counters is Newt. And we have to go find out which one and then try to get Newt to calm down and
It's
join
definitely
us.
in that corner.
It's one of these 4.
She turned me into a newt.
Oh.
Oh, got that.
up here in the upper left, or my left, Tony's upper right, that is a counter that represents a computer console. During this game, we can go over there and take an action to activate that computer console, and then what it'll do is it'll allow us to flip over one of these tokens each time we do it successfully to look at it, so we can try to see if there are newts on one of them or not.
Right, Tony.
Anybody
You
can
go
do
over
it.
there and flip it.
So the first thing I'm thinking is, look, because you know how I like to think outside the box sometimes. Like, the door's just closer here than it is here. You can just go in there and see, okay, where are you?
Yes, you can do that as well. You can just go over here, and if once you get line of sight to them, they'll flip over and you'll see if it's new or
Okay.
not.
But
But
Tony,
each one has a door, so you gotta break through the door to do it.
Tony, everybody knows you get a red armor plate right now. Go over there.
So in this game, there are 6 different characters you can play. There's Gorman, Vasquez, Ripley, Hudson, Hicks, and Frost.
Yeah.
Are the 6 characters you can play. So you can play up to 6 people at once, or you can play it solo or 2 or 3. Any characters that are not played by people get to be played as grunts on their grunt side, like we have set up over here. So they'll still be in the game, and we will be able to make them do stuff. They just don't have a special ability they get to use. That if you're playing as a character, they do get to use. That can be helpful.
How about I flip him to the non-grunt side?
That'd be a good thing.
Yeah, there we go. That makes a little bit more sense.
Huh.
So, like I said, this game is the mission for Newt. So the mission goal is for us to win, we need to locate and recover Newt and then escape the board with her alive. To escape, we got to go to that exit point over there.
Oh, boy.
Models can exit the board at the extraction point after Newt has been recovered.
Not before?
Not before.
I was just gonna run out.
Like I said, a computer token up top there. The token indicates a computer that characters can interact with on the board. The character in a space next to the computer token may take an interact action and perform a tech test. If they pass, you may look at any one face-down blip token. That also includes the alien blips as well, if you want to.
So one of those 4 will have
a
her on
picture
it.
of Newt on it, yes.
Okay.
And that's where she goes.
Hello?
Now, for a tech test, on the cards, you'll all see there's a box that says tech with a number in it.
right.
To pass a tech test, you have to roll this D10 dice. Well, that's a D6, not a 10.
Oh.
Roll
That's
10
gonna be a
dice,
couple
and as long as you get less than or equal to the number, you've passed. The star
Okay.
is a 1.
Oh, good.
And you would
So
do a tech
you're a
test like for
5.
this?
Yes.
Okay.
You're a 7.
I'm a 7, so
You're a 6.
You said I was going to go over there, so I'll go over there.
Okay.
Because you're the one that
Yeah, I'm the
knows how
techie.
to do it.
I'm the biggest nerd burglar of them all.
Okay, game over, man. The mission ends in failure if Newt dies at any point.
Ooh.
So we can shoot anybody else in the leg. Treat them like
But you know what? Drinks are still on me.
Drinks are
Once all surviving characters and Newt move on to the exit, the mission ends. In order to win, Newt and 2 of the characters must exit, and 2 surviving characters must exit.
Okay, that'll be Scott and me. Scott and I, so you guys know I'd
definitely not
sacrifice
me.
yourself.
Otherwise, the mission ends in a failure. Okay, so the motion tracker deck. It's that deck right over there with the little blips on it from in the movie. It looks like the blips there. Usually every turn we're going to flip over one of those for every person playing. So since there's 4 of us, we flip 4. And those are going to spawn new alien blips on the board.
Yay.
But in this mission, we're not going to do that for the first 2 turns. We don't start flipping until the 3rd turn.
Okay.
Okay? And then when we have to do that, I'll get in. I'm
Now,
not going to explain every single rule.
The
I'll
other
activate.
alien blips, they'll come from these locations,
Yes,
or
it'll
they could come
No,
everywhere.
the cards will say which spot they're going to spawn at,
Okay.
how many blips are going to spawn, and then there'll also be special effects that happen on the cards too, like that can help us or hurt us. Usually hurt us.
No way to shut down a spawning area, is there?
Yes.
Tactical
kind
nuke.
of, and I will explain that when we get a chance.
Grenades, do you have any?
And then if we were playing a campaign, then we'd use the campaign notes to go into the next one. All right, so Newt. Newt starts hidden among the 4 mission blip tokens. These blips are spotted like normal, but unlike regular blips, these do not move during the alien phase. So during the alien phase, blips will move. These won't move.
Okay.
To flip it over, we just have somebody line of sight to it, or use the computer to look at one.
And these are doors, correct?
Those are doors.
Okay.
I'll explain how
Which
those
are
work.
closed, I'm sure.
All doors are closed and will remain closed unless you get next to it, and then they automatically open.
Did anybody take the arc welders right there?
So if you walk next to a door, it opens up whether you want to or not.
Correct.
Okay. Nice.
When you flip a blip token to reveal Newt, place the Newt miniature, which we have over here, onto the table.
There she is.
She is now a character in the game. She'll run as a grunt because Ripley is not a character, so she'll stay a grunt. If Ripley was actually being played by somebody, then she would actually come in as her character side.
I ain't no bitch.
Until she calms down, she activates after all characters have activated each turn. Each turn, she takes 2 move actions, taking a path that will end her movement as far away as possible from any Marines, but not Ripley. Now, on your character cards, there's 2 symbols. There's the stars and stripes symbol. That's just like on that card there. That represents Marines. And then there's also the W mark for Wayland, which represents civilians.
We're all Marines.
So everybody's saying she's going to run away from all of us until she's calmed down.
Can we knock her out?
Nope.
Can we give her? Did anybody take the syringe deal and give her a shot?
Any character that is within 2 spaces and in line of sight of Newt may take an interact action to calm her down. Do this, roll Marine die, which is the D10. On a 4 or less, you calm Newt down and she joins your squad. If Ripley is in play as a
I should
hero,
probably roll that.
Yeah.
she'll stay as a grunt. Now, she won't run away from Ripley at all.
Okay.
So Ripley's a good one to try to get closer to get her calmed down because she won't run from her. But that's the mission parameters. We got to find Newt, calm her down, and then get her out the exit before the aliens kill us all. For this mission here. This is mission 1 of the campaign, but we're just running it as a one-off.
So what if Ripley dies?
Then she's dead.
Nobody cares
And
about
then
Ripley.
nobody
It's
can-
Newt.
then
Newt.
nobody-
Anybody can calm Newt down.
All right.
Just she always runs away from Marines.
You know the
until
good
she's
thing about
calmed
Ripley
down.
dying? You don't have the next movie that's on a freaking prison planet that sucks.
That one sucked. We can
Okay.
bypass the rest of those.
Okay, so in this game, every character gets to take 2 actions
Movie
on their
over,
turn.
man.
Okay, and they're listed on this thing here. You can move, which is you will move your speed allocation on the thing there. So like mine's 4, so it means I can move 4 squares. Okay, you can attack. When you attack, you're going to take a D10 and you're going to roll it, and you have your aim value on your character card here. Okay, plus your dial that's set to your aim. So let's say I'm going to attack. I'm going to shoot an alien. I roll a die, D10. I rolled a 3, which is less than my 5, so I hit. I kill an alien. But then I got to tick my dial down 1 to 4. So the next time I shoot,
You
I
got
need
less
a 4 or
ammo.
less. If I hit, even if I don't hit. but
So who
next
has
time
the
I
highest
hit,
aim?
I got 7.
You're doing it all the shooting.
It keeps going. It keeps
Once
going.
again, I gotta do it all.
It keeps going down. All right.
Except throw grenades. You don't have any.
You can barricade. So barricading is how you stop the spawn points from working. These are little barricade markers here. You can barricade doors. You can barricade spawn points. Tunnels could show up that aliens could pop out of. You can barricade those.
So you have to be next to it and then do it. Your
to
next
barricade,
action to barricade.
To barricade, you got to be standing next to the door or the spawn point or the tunnel. You take an action to roll your tech. If you roll E2 or less in your tech, you take one of these barricade markers. You put it across the door or across the spawn point or whatever. In the alien's turn, on the alien's turn, if they come to a barricaded door or they're supposed to come out of spawn points barricaded, they're going to roll their D6. On a 1, 2, or 3, they can't bust through the door and they stop. If they were going to spawn, they can't come out, and that token just doesn't get placed.
Okay, so it's handy.
On a 4, 5, or 6, they bust the barricade, they come out, they bust through the door, and they come out.
So it's a 50-50 chance to interception.
And if we barricade a door, it's barricaded. We can't get through it unless we take a tech action to unbarricade it.
Okay.
Next thing you can do is aim. If you take an aim action, you get to take your aim dial and click it up 1, which can go above your max, but it can never go above 10.
Right.
Your aim dial will never go below 1 as well, so you'll always hit on a 1 no matter what.
Huh?
Your aim dial can never go below 1,
Anybody that sucks.
so you'll
Still
always hit
kill
on a
something
1
on
no
a
matter
1.
what.
Okay.
No matter how bad you suck.
Can you take the same action twice?
No,
Yes.
no. What is the difference between attack and aim?
Attack, you roll the dice to hit an alien.
Okay.
Aim just lets you tick your dial up 1 so you can have a better chance. But you don't do anything other than just tick your dial up. So say I
So
shot,
it's aim or reload weapon or whatever it would be.
right. So say I
You're
shot
finding more
twice.
ammo.
I shot twice. I started at 5. I shot twice. I went down to 3.
Okay.
Or I shoot 1. I go down to 4. My next action, I decide to aim to go back up to 5.
Can you aim twice in a turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do every action.
Okay.
You can do every action. You can do any action as many times up to 2 times. You can do the same action twice. You can do 2 separate actions, but you
I
get 2
see.
actions
You
twice.
could run by the computer. And
So
then
one thing you
interact
could
with
do
it
is like
twice.
if you know you're going to shoot, aim first, bump it up to 7. Now roll a 7 or less, and then if you hit, it drops down to a 6. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Another action is to interact. That's where you interact with the computer system. You try to calm down Newt. That's an interaction. So
But don't
different missions will have different
Don't be
interactions.
trying to pick up a date, Tony, on a computer.
You can also do a card action. So during the game, we're going to be able to draw cards out of the endurance deck. There'll be events
Don't worry, Mitch.
In
I'm
there?
still yours.
that you can play. Events can be played at any time. Your turn, one of the other people's turns, or even during the alien turn. Okay, and they'll do certain things. When you play an event card, you play it out and you put it in the exhaust pile. Explain.
And how do you get those?
I'll explain that in a
Okay.
second. And then the last action is rest. When you rest, it allows you to draw 2 cards, up to 2. You don't have to draw, but you can draw up to 2 cards. And then it also lets you recycle 3 cards. And I will explain what recycle is once we get to it. I'm not going to bog that down at this point.
Is one of those actions something that we're basically ending the game by doing it?
No. You are prolonged. If you don't rest, you end the game.
Okay.
You will lose. You need to rest to recycle cards because you need to keep the deck.
Can't just go all the time.
Okay, so
Right.
which is the deck that
That one right there.
if that one runs out of cards,
We
lose?
yeah.
You die.
basically.
Okay.
But as we start playing, I will get into the.
Okay.
I'm not going to try to explain
Sure.
everything right off the bat.
Yep.
So
I will leg
otherwise,
shoot
we'll be
you
here
in
for
a
40
second.
minutes, right? So the way the turn works, the Marines are going to take their turn. Everybody's going to go. You start with the person who has the highest command value, which is going to be me, Lieutenant Gorman. I have a 3.
Oh,
Corporal Hicks has a 2.
Run
I think
Gorman.
Frost has a 2 or a 1.
One.
A 1.
I'm a private.
What am I
And-
looking for that?
Right beside the private, you see the little chevron with a 1?
1.
Yeah, so I have a 3, 2, 1, 1. So that means beginning every turn, I'm going to decide who your first player is going to be. They'll get this token, they'll activate, and then it'll pass to the left, and everybody will get to go.
if you die, then I make the call.
Yes.
All right.
If he dies.
Hey,
Now-
When I die.
Now, the other important thing about that command value, it's also how we activate these grunts. Okay? So I have a command value of 3, so at the end of my turn, I could activate up to 3 grunts. So if I was playing by myself and I was running Gorman, I could then activate, or 2-player, I could activate 3 of the grunts. There's only 2 grunts out there, so I could activate them both. They'd be done for the turn.
So you wouldn't want to solo play and play this guy because you can only activate one person.
Even when you solo play it, you eventually get to activate them all. But
okay.
But there's some dealing with that, right? He can activate 2 grunts. You can activate 1. You can activate 1 at the end of each of your turn. If at the end of the Marine round a grunt hasn't been activated, the person with the highest command will get this back and they can activate all the grunts that haven't been activated. Okay? Grunts only get to activate once per Marine phase. They get 2 actions, just like every other Marine, and the person who activates them gets to decide what those 2 actions are. Okay? After the Marine phase, we go to the Alien phase. The first thing we're going to do is activate any aliens that are on the board, i.e. that are actually models on the board.
with tails.
They will move, and then they will attack.
Okay.
Then
How
we'll
far
go.
do they attack?
They got to be adjacent to attack.
Okay.
They will move 6 squares towards the closest Marine model every time.
Can they are they
Because they'll
either
attack- they'll
dead
attack her,
or
right?
they're alive or what?
Yes,
So you don't have to worry about if you hit them, they're gone.
yes.
All
You
right.
either kill them or there's no hit points or anything.
Good.
She's Newt's a model, so they would go to her.
If
She's
she's
the
on the
closest.
board, yes. If
Okay.
she's the closest, they would go after her. Yep.
Okay.
They will move up to 6 if they're in the model form like this. They'll go towards the closest Marine. After we do the models, we go to the blips. When we do that, we're going to choose a board, and we're going to activate all the blips on that board. By board, I mean one of the 4 sections. And we'll activate the blips on that board. They will you'll activate the closest blip, and with the aliens, you activate closest to the model, and then go away. Same with the blips. The blip closest to any of the models goes first. then you go away. With the blips, you roll this dice, and that determines how many squares they move. It's like if I rolled this, all the blips on that board would only move 1 square that turn, but they could move up to 6.
And they move to the closest model.
So Luke should roll for that one.
And they move towards the closest model as well. With a
You
blip,
should put that dice right over here.
with the blips, once they come into line of sight of any of the models, you flip it over. There's going to be a number from 1 to 5 on the bottom,
That's how many
and that's how
aliens.
many aliens it's going to spawn.
Each
course.
that could be 10.
That could be 10.
Some grenades.
That could be 10. All right, it's going to be
You
anywhere
still
from,
only kill one with a grenade.
it'll be anywhere from 1 to 5 underneath each one. Now, the thing with the aliens in this game, if it is multiple aliens, you don't put 4 models on the board.
Sure.
Like if I was a 4 blip, I'm going to take 3 of these tokens, put it down, and put that on top, and that represents a swarm of 4 aliens.
Okay.
Every time you hit that, you take one of those tokens off.
They still take up only 1 square though.
Yep. So to get rid of a swarm of 4, you got to hit it 4 times.
Okay.
So they kind of have hit points. That way,
Okay.
what you're asking.
But according to the card, every model within 1 of that will get a roll for it. It says,
So with the grenade?
yeah.
Yeah. So you got a chance.
He's
So
already
like
getting
you
it.
could
So
you
you
could
could
throw
throw a
4
grenade
dice
in.
at them.
Yeah.
Does it say model or does it say tokens as well?
Roll for each model and token.
Okay, so
In
it'll hit
that
everything.
space.
Yeah.
It said mono, it would just affect models.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because those are tokens.
Yep.
See?
Yeah.
But yeah, it would affect them all. If you did. But it would also affect you guys. So like if he's here and you throw a grenade and it hits that, pulls everything around, you're also going to hit your own people.
Yeah.
Hey,
This
you
isn't
don't,
a
you don't make an omelet without cracking the
hey,
eggs.
this isn't a Russian fire team. Okay?
I don't know. You have me on the board.
So that's basically the run of the game as far
Okay.
as turn stuff goes. Okay. So
Let's do it.
we can go ahead and get started off. And I'll explain the deck and how it works as we start.
Is that
doing
how we
stuff.
get placed?
No, we have to start within these 9 squares. We can change it up however we want. So we can strategize right now if we want
Put
to
me
change
here.
positions. And you are.
I'm gonna go for this thing. I got the best chance. I mean, if we're ever gonna do it, you might as well do it right off the bat.
How do you know?
Well, their names are on the back for one thing. But,
Oh.
and then you
Very
are playing
good.
who?
Frost.
So you have the. I'm sorry. That's Frost. Right
That's
there.
Yeah.
That's Hudson. He's got the scanner. That's Frost. This is Hicks.
Who's in front of me?
That's Vasquez with the.
Switch me. Yeah.
And then Gorman's there, and that's Ripley.
You want to? If he's going to the computer, you want to try and barricade that, and I'll try and get to here.
I was
Barricade
gonna-
this.
Just gonna load up on aiming.
Well, we got it. Well,
Because I go.
But if we were smart, we'd try and
So I was gonna. So
try and block
the
them first.
flamethrower rolls for each model and token in the space.
How far do we
Shoot at
move?
it.
Just 1 hex or no 4?
Every action will move a thing.
Probably your
Next
speed.
question: if I have a flamethrower like this, oh, weapon always hits on a 7 or less. Ooh, boy, and that's so.
So even you can miss.
If I shoot at it though, with one thing, it only goes down 1
There's
on my
no-
aiming.
So really,
Okay.
we have ammo. It's just a matter of if we don't aim, then we're going to lose our
Right.
ability.
You got to reload
But
it.
we don't have any ammo restriction.
No.
But I still think we should slow them down in the
Wait,
beginning, try and
So
block
this
them off.
always hits on a 7 or less.
Yeah.
So I don't need to worry about my aim.
No, not really.
It's always a 7 or less.
Should have given it to him with a 5 to hit.
Nah, give it to me. It's always 7 or less.
Now,
Okay.
a couple things. Line of sight. You can. There's no range in
How
this
far does
game.
it shoot?
Okay.
There's no.
See, that's the problem. They're going to jump you before you can burn them all.
We'll
there-
see.
There's no range in this game as far as like weapon range, unless the weapon itself specifies it.
Right.
Line of sight is drawn from square, any point in a square, to any point in a square, not from model to model.
So it'd be corners.
For a corner to corner, from corner square to corner square. Now, walls, which are the solid black lines on the board, this is one of the dumbest
Yeah,
things they
right
did.
here.
Yeah, those are walls. You can't cross through those, but these
Right.
white things you can shoot through.
Okay, so like this guy can shoot into here or here.
Mhm.
Okay.
characters block line of sight.
Okay.
So if you're going to cross any part of the base, it blocks line of sight. But if you don't cross the base, it doesn't block line of
Okay.
sight.
But each base is a square.
No, each base is the circle in the square.
So like,
So like if I'm sitting there, I can go from this corner to that corner because my circle.
You can
my
shoot
circle's
across.
on that
oh, so
corner.
you
You
could
can
go
shoot
corner to
alien.
corner.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
you can
That's
shoot
weird.
alien right there.
That is weird.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
It's not. It's. But that's how you do line of sight.
Okay.
Now there's also a thing in this game that's called defensive fire. If an alien ever gets next to a character before it attacks, every character within 4 squares of this alien that can draw a line of sight to it can take defensive fire to try to shoot it down before it attacks.
It's an action.
Luke,
Nope,
and don't
it's
do
good.
that with grenades.
It's not action. That happens during the alien's turn. But you have to
So
be
the
within.
flamethrower
But
even
you have
better.
to be within 4 of that alien to do so. So, i.e., we don't want to go running off by yourselves
Sure.
because you'll
Right.
end up leaving yourself out to hang, and aliens will
Right.
run around you. So you always want to try to make sure you got at least a buddy with
Except
you.
when you go to the computer thing.
Oh, so you don't think I'm anybody over there?
Even then, I would say you probably want to have somebody with you. All right, Tony, I'm going to let you be first since you want to do computer. So
Yeah,
we'll
you know
start
what I'm
off
doing.
there. So,
Okay.
first thing you do as a Marine, you reset your aim dial to your aim value. So
Which
you're
is
at
6. Yep.
All right.
Yep. I guess.
Next thing you do is resolve all on activation abilities. You have any abilities on your card that say on activation.
Yes.
What's it say?
I may recycle any number of stars or whatever this green symbol cards are from your hand.
Green are the equipment.
Okay.
Stars are the yellow events.
So I can switch them out with something else.
All right, so recycling. So over here on this deck, we have our endurance deck, which is where the deck is right there. To the right of it would be the exhausted deck. Recycling is taking cards from the exhausted deck.
In other
putting
words,
it-
take ones from here.
and put it back in the
Okay.
endurance deck.
I see.
When you do that, you'd put them underneath that reshuffle card.
Okay.
When the endurance deck runs out, you reshuffle that reshuffle deck, and it becomes your endurance deck.
Gotcha.
So right now, there's no cards to recycle, so you don't
When you
have any.
discard,
Okay.
They're out of the
gone
game.
for good.
Yep,
Okay.
Gotcha.
And then at the end of activation.
we'll get to that.
Okay. I shouldn't read that now.
You can, but I mean,
Okay. Okay.
you know, I'm just walking through stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so now next thing you do is you could equip endurance cards, i.e., endurance cards would be cards you draw. So if you have any cards in hand, due to drawing them, you could equip them if you wanted to. So, like, say you didn't have any armor or weapons on you, you could equip them at this point. Or say
Okay.
you wanted to switch out, you can also switch stuff out. So if you have something equipped, you can put it back in your hand, and then you can re-equip something else if you want to. Okay, so like if you end up getting like a flare or a map and you decide you want to get that in, you can pull something out and equip it. But that's when you would do that. You can equip to yourself.
You still can only have two items though.
Yep. You can
Okay.
equip to yourself or any other character or grunt within 2 squares of you.
Here you go. Hop, hop.
So if I had a card and you were within 2 and I wanted to equip you with it,
Here,
I
have a
could.
grenade.
Once again, you still have to say, okay, that's fine. I can't forcibly make you get rid of something. that
We got to
takes
make
something.
sure those tar box on the quarter of the formation.
So that would be
it's a
next.
grenade.
We have nothing to
Should be
do
an easy
there.
toss.
So now it comes down to perform 2 actions.
Okay.
So you can pick.
I'm gonna move.
You're gonna move.
Now,
right?
is it automatically open because I'm there?
No, it's right now. It's not open because you're not next to it.
Okay, and I can't move here. I've got to
You
move
can,
there first.
well, you,
I can
you
move
can
through.
You can go diagonally because
You sure?
no, you would have to move across first.
Yeah.
Exit,
So it's going to be 1.
now the door opens.
Door opens.
Yep.
Okay. 2,
Mhm.
3,
Mhm.
4.
Yep. So that's 1 action.
Okay. My next action will be 1, 2, 3 here next to it,
Okay, that's your 2 actions.
and that's
so
you
your,
know.
your actions are done. So now you're going to resolve all your end of activation abilities.
Okay. And here I have reveal a card.
Okay, so it says reveal a card. What you're going to do is you're going to reveal the top card of the endurance deck. Just flip it over.
Just flip it over for me. Yep.
And-
Oh, it's an event. Here we go.
Well, that's fine. That doesn't happen because now you're going to look at. It's going to have those colored symbols. What to say? Reveal a card, and then
Okay.
it's a yellow
What
star.
symbol does it have?
Yellow
I put the
star.
card in my hand.
So that card now goes to his hand. It's in his hand.
If it was a green one, it also so everybody's different here,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay. So if it's a yellow star or a green one, I put the card in my hand. If it's blue, I look at the top card of the motion tracker deck. You may place that card at the bottom of it. We'll figure that out when we get there.
So that means you could look at the motion tracker one, and you could look at it, and if you don't like it, you could put it underneath
And what does that represent?
the alien blips that are going to show up. and
Oh, so you
everything.
know, it's a shitload of guys coming.
Yeah,
Put it
so
at the
remember in
bottom.
the movie, he's the guy that had the blip and go, oh shit,
can't move, man.
he's got the blip in his hand. Basically, that's you reading that and being able to go, no, we're not going to.
Game
Okay.
over, man.
So now you have that card's in your hand.
Are you
Okay.
done?
All right, so that's end of activation abilities.
Now, when you say we share it. So it says it's an event. Draw 4 endurance cards, then exhaust 2 cards from your hand. What's an endurance card?
These are those cards in the endurance
Okay,
card.
I don't have any, right?
Every card is an endurance card.
I see. Okay, well, we'll see when this.
So you can play at any time. It's going to let you take 4 cards from the top of the deck and then exhaust 2 from your hand. So that means after you draw those 4 cards, you're going to have to take 2 cards from your hand and put them in the exhaust pile.
Okay,
But I don't think we need
But
to
I don't
use
have any.
anything right now.
Not now you don't, but when you
Okay.
play that card, you're going to draw 4.
Okay.
And if those are the only 4 you draw, 2 of those are going to go to the exhaust. If you have other cards in your hand when you draw them, you could get rid of.
So you want to
any
do this
2.
when I have more options?
Yeah.
Possibly,
So that-
or
okay.
it's a
Well,
way to
there's a lot
get
of
2
aliens.
cards.
Yeah.
When there are a lot of aliens
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. No hurry for
Because the
that.
only way to get cards in the game right now is to take an action to draw cards. So that allows you to get 2 cards without taking an action, which then would maybe allow you to use one of those cards to take an action or something, if you wanted to later. So
Okay.
there's different ways to do it.
Okay. You
Okay.
think I should use it?
No, you do what you want.
Well, you're the boss.
No, I'm the guy's telling you. I'm the guy's explaining the game. I am not the boss.
You're over there by
You
yourself.
chose.
We're gonna
to
wait
decide.
on that.
Yeah.
We're gonna wait on it because that's my first thought was to
Yeah.
wait on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been trained to deal with situations like this. Make a decision.
What is your
I did.
malfunction?
Aren't you
nuts?
a Marine?
What's your major malfunction?
So you're done then, right?
I'm done. Yeah.
All right. So the next thing you do is going to pass the activation. So that's going to go to your left.
Oh, grenade
Always
boy.
to the left.
Always to the left.
Okay.
So step 1 for Luke as a Marine is what, Luke?
Chill. Country. No, sir. No,
Reset
sir.
aim dial.
So make sure your aim dial's set to your aim
I'm at
value on your
6.
card.
Start, yes, start.
Then what's your next action?
Resolve all activation abilities.
So do you have any abilities on your character sheet that are on activation?
Move up 2 spaces on activation.
So at this point, you can move your character up to 2 spaces for free.
You're fast. Cool.
He's slow too, though. He's fast but slow. He only moves
I
3,
see.
but he gets that.
I'm a little fast.
So you
but
no.
a
What
little
the thing is
slow.
without using a move, you get to move.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So next thing you're gonna do is equip endurance cards. Once again, you don't have any cards in hand, so nothing to equip. Now, at this point, you could also unequip cards if you wanted to. So for some reason you want
So
to.
if I have something in my hand that's better than I can.
Right. You can do that as well.
Gotcha.
All right. Now, so after that, now you're going to perform your 2 actions. Oh, let's stop before we do that. Did you want to activate either one of the grunts? The very last thing you do at the end of your turn before you pass the activation.
No, I'll let you guys do it because if it comes down, they get to move anyways,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
So I either move.
We
attack,
can
barricade,
fill them in
aim,
after we've done our thing, where they need to be.
Interact, card action, rest. There's no point in resting. So why
Well,
don't
if you
we-
rest, you get to draw 2 cards. Get your cards in your hand. Because when you rest, you draw 2 cards and recycle 3. There's no cards to recycle, but you will get to put up to 2 cards in your hand if you want cards in your hand. So, i.e., that could get you some events, get you some other equipment, but it could also mean you draw a hazard, which sets something bad because there are hazards in there as well.
Oh, yeah, let's do some hazards. All right, first we're gonna move though.
Really?
Okay. What's your movement?
3,
3. All right. So there's the first action.
I knew I should have been in
and then I'm
that.
gonna rest. So I draw 2 of
Draw
these.
2.
I bet it's 2 hazards.
I got an equipment and an event.
Okay, so the equipment you can equip later on to yourself or somebody else, and the event you can play at any time to get the effects of the event.
It's our event, right? Not a alien event.
So he can.
Yeah, there's no alien events.
So
It's just-
if you draw equipment, you can hold on to it. You just don't have it on you at the
Right.
moment.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
So like there's flares in the maps. So
I
like if you get that later on, you decide you want to get a flare out there so you can use the ability. You can do that.
Can I say what my
Yeah, it's
So
fine.
my
We're all gonna
event,
die, aren't we?
my event is you always were an asshole.
Yep, we know that.
Perfect first card.
Yep.
I can
I
take
can
this.
relate. I can really do this.
I can take this event and play it. Your character and each model in the space next to you is killed.
Oh.
So it could be a bunch of aliens, or I could just run back next turn in between everybody
So
and
it's-
kill myself and everybody else.
Yes.
Mission failed. Or it's like you're
Good thing is, I want to learn how to play this game.
taking
So,
out a crap load of aliens.
Okay, so you drew 2 cards as a
I did.
rest, right?
yes.
Okay, so now you can also recycle cards.
Okay.
You can recycle cards from the exhaust pile or your hand.
I don't want to recycle.
So, like, if there's a card in your hand you didn't necessarily want in your hand, you could recycle it at this point.
we should always keep this hand.
Okay. Okay, so then that was your 2 actions. So now you're going to resolve all of your end of activation abilities if you have any. You might not.
I don't.
And that could also be things on cards. There might be some equipment or something that might have a beginning or end, so you have to
Right.
make sure you check those.
Well, all right. So this one is a free action.
So that means that does not count as one of your 2 actions.
So it says reveal a card.
Okay.
One of these, right?
Yep.
Because it is the motion tracker.
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's read through it first before
Okay.
you do anything.
Yeah, it is one of these. Because if it's a star or green, look at the top 2 cards of the motion tracker deck. Place one of those cards on the bottom of the motion tracker deck, and the other card back on top of the motion tracker deck. Ooh. Okay. So that means I'm going to pull this card.
Does it tell you to discard that card?
If I get a blue one.
Okay, so here's the thing. Just before you do that, the top 10 cards are low threat and medium threat because the mission sets it up that way.
Okay.
We won't get a high threat card until we go through 10 of those.
So the likelihood of this being a blue one.
Well, no, I'm talking about the motion blip cards.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
they're
so
not-
I don't want to pull them yet.
not this
Because
because
of-
we're only gonna have low threat and medium threat.
So
Till we get through
the
the
best
first
case
10.
scenario, I would get rid of a medium threat.
Right.
Stand
So
down,
I
Marine,
would
stand
hold on
down.
to that till we go until we go through because then you can
I
start
just
messing
wanted
with
to
the-
hear the beep, beep, beep.
I mean, you feel free to if you want, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, otherwise it's giving me another card. Oh no, it just
no,
reveals
you're
the
just
card.
revealing it.
Then no, I'm good.
Right.
Got it.
Okay, so no end of action abilities, right?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, so now you can use your rank to activate Grunt if you want.
Sure. Let's get Ripley going.
All right, where do you want to send her?
That way.
This way, yeah.
That way. All right, move her.
Which one's Ripley? This one.
How far she move?
4.
No, she's supposed to answer.
Bitches,
who's
bitches
running?
ain't talking right now.
That's one action. So what's the second one?
Move.
Well, we're gonna want her to go in this room because that's who the girl's gonna run to.
Okay, so that door
Eventually.
now opens up, and you can see down that hallway.
Okay.
Oh,
It's gonna
hell.
really suck if an alien comes out of there.
No,
All right, so now the token goes to Mitch.
okay,
Mitch, what's the first thing you do?
I gotta set my thing, which is already set.
All right.
Sir!
And then what?
This is your rifle.
Resolve all active abilities.
All on activation abilities. So you have anything that happens when you activate them.
You may draw an endurance card.
So you may draw an endurance card, put in your hand if you want. What do you got?
Hazard.
Hazard. That happens. So so the hazard once you draw, it's automatically going to happen. So what's it read?
So it's Mitch that's gonna
And
kill
read
us all, not Luke.
read the title of the card too.
Burke's treachery.
So what happens with Burst Treachery?
Damn, Burke. Let's see. Blue, green, or yellow exhaust 8 endurance cards, then discard this card. At the red, discard 6 cards, then discard this card.
Okay, so reveal a card. So reveal the top card of the deck.
Better not be
And
good.
it is a blue card. Go ahead and lay it down. So it's a blue card there. So
Okay.
blue or green or yellow, exhaust 8 endurance cards, then discard this card.
Jesus, so
So now you're going to go 1. So when you exhaust cards,
Look at him.
no, you don't look at them.
Nah, you don't want to look at him.
So when you exhaust cards, you exhaust them from the top of the endurance deck or your hand. You don't have any cards in hand because you played that.
Yeah,
one.
I just got it.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then, since we did the 8, you then discard the blue, green, or yellow, exhaust 8 endurance cards, then discard this card. It goes there. The discard pile is up.
What's that one do then?
Where'd you get that? Oh, that's the reveal card?
Yeah.
The reveal cards go to the reshuffle pile.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what the game states is you're supposed to put this deck on top of this card, and then put all these cards underneath it.
Yeah.
But we're just like, we're not bothering that, so we just set it to the side.
Sure,
and we just stack
that's a
them on
lot
there.
of fumbling for
Yeah.
no reason.
So if we don't try and get these back, we could lose these cards and they go there and we can't get them.
So what's going to happen if we ever have to exhaust cards from the endurance deck,
Yeah.
and there aren't any cards in the endurance deck, then we're going to discard cards from the exhaust deck for the same amount. And once they're in the discard pile, we
They're
don't get
gone.
to touch. They're gone.
We just live off of what we got.
And how can you get those again?
You
Only
rest.
a matter of time.
Anything that recycles cards takes cards from the exhausted pile and puts it
So I
back
can
underneath.
rest
We
twice.
should have let
Okay.
Corporal Dawkins
Yes, you
go
should.
first.
So what did the cards over here do? The discard
They're out of the game.
completely.
Yeah.
So that can only you can only get screwed by Paul Reiser one time.
But there are a few cards that let you get sent back in. But yes, you just
Okay.
get messed back
F
once.
you,
Okay.
Paul. Wait, isn't that what's the
Yeah, that's Paul Reiser. That's the
Yes, the pinhead.
the
yeah.
hefty Marine chick? You're an asshole, Burke.
That's right.
All right, so that was your beginning activation.
So now, if I don't do anything right now,
Mhm.
I could rest and get 2 of these cards.
Well, if you rest,
yeah.
what resting does allows you to draw up to 2 cards from the endurance deck, but go into your hand. You don't have to.
They
You
come,
can.
They come from here.
Yes, those would
Oh.
go to your hand. You can draw up to 2. You don't have to. And then you recycle 3 cards. Those cards can either come from the exhausted deck
So you can put 2 in
Or-
your hand and pull 3 of these back here.
or from your hand. You can recycle from your hand or the exhausted deck.
I think that's the thing to do.
Yeah.
Is that per rest or just
Per
one
rest action.
So if I did 2 per rest, I could get some of this stuff back.
You could draw 4 cards and recycle 6 cards.
So you get half of the punishment that you
And
got from what's his
I think
face.
I already asked this. How many in our hand at once?
There is no,
No
limit
limit.
to your hand size.
I think I'm gonna
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
I got big hands.
So I think I'm gonna rest twice.
Yeah, if you don't have
Don't
anything to do,
I got 4 cards.
So you rest once, you draw
Yeah.
2, recycle 3
Reroll.
cards.
I get to look at all
Well,
these.
No, you
No,
don't look
these-
at any
Wait,
of
wait,
them.
wait. No,
Oh,
you have to look
I
at
can
those
do-
up first.
You look
have
at
to
those.
Those,
Because
okay.
what if another hazard comes
Yeah, if
up?
there's no hazard, you're
No,
fine.
just events.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put 3 of these over here.
Yeah, the top 3 go
Unless
on
you want
that
to put
deck.
one of those events over there.
You have the option to recycle cards out of your hand too.
Like if you have something like me, and you're not going to want to be like me, you could put that back in there.
I.e., if you have a pulse rifle on your person and you draw a pulse rifle and you don't really need it or want it, you can always recycle that back in as well. Most of the events you mostly just want to keep because they're going to help you out.
how do you remember all these rules?
I read the book.
I'm gonna
Especially-
I'm gonna keep those.
Especially the you were always. This is
All right.
perfect.
All right, so
So I
now
got
second
3 of
action.
them. Yeah, I'm gonna rest again.
So now you can
Everybody
draw
can
up
see
to
it.
2
Yeah.
cards.
You always were an asshole. Yeah.
So I got a weapon, and I got an event.
Okay, so now you can recycle 3 cards, either from the exhausted deck and or your hand. You can do the same, like you could do 2 from the deck and 1 from your hand,
No, I'm
or
gonna
2 from your hand.
I'm gonna get these back over
Yeah, I
before
think
we lose them.
I think we need to be proactive. With
Oh
that.
yeah.
I'll do the same.
And so now I did that,
So you got your 2 actions.
but I can activate her.
Well, let's walk through this.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to make you guys walk through this
Yeah,
card
you're
for
right.
2 or 3 turns
You're right. You're right.
until you do it, right?
Yep.
So you did your 2 actions. So
Yep.
next up is resolve all end of activation abilities. Do you have any end of activation abilities on your character card or any of your cards that are equipped?
It'll say end of
Yep.
activation.
It'll say end of activation.
No, I just got a passive one.
Okay. Now you use your rank to activate Grunts.
Passive person.
So you can now activate Vasquez if you want to, since she's the only one that hasn't been
Yeah, I'm
activated.
gonna activate her.
Okay, what do you want her to do?
I'm gonna move her.
Okay.
She's gonna.
So
go
what's her
over.
movement? What's her movement?
Vasquez's
yeah.
movement is 4.
Okay, she's like me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I think I'll activate her again,
Okay.
and she'll go 1, 2, 3, 4.
So, question.
Sure.
What if you tell her to rest? Does
And
she get a
what
card
she
in her
would do
hand?
okay, if you tell a grunt to rest, they don't draw cards because grunts don't have a hand.
Right.
But what she will do is recycle 3 cards from the
Okay.
exhaust.
Okay.
That might be good for
That's a
later.
So
good
you can always do grunts.
If you have
recycle,
lots of
recycle,
stuff that
recycle.
you have to do,
Right. Well, no, not even that. Just like if we're getting,
Yeah.
like if
like it worked okay that he rested because
right.
he was kind of where he needed to be anyways.
Yeah, I'm not.
But
I'm not out
if we have a grunt somewhere that we don't need him to do anything, then just rest him twice.
Plus,
put
if
6
somebody's
cards
got
back
to
in there.
verify that the guy in the red
Did-
armor
hold
got
on.
killed, I
Did
can
you just
see him.
Did you just assume that grunt's gender?
With a name like Vasquez.
That's good.
All right. So now I get the token.
Yes.
Yeah.
You may have the token,
All
Lieutenant.
right. So the first thing I do is make sure my dial's set. I have aim 5. I'm set on 5.
You did my rifle.
Resolve on activation. During activation, it is not on activation, so it's only during, so I don't have to worry about that. All right, so during activation, my ability is I may recycle 3 cards from my hand to let another Marine character take another action.
Looks like you could pull me up there.
Okay.
But yeah, some cards.
I have no cards in my hand. Okay. All right, so next up is
Only you can do that.
Equip and only I can do that. Equip endurance cards. I have no cards to equip. Perform up to 2 actions. Okay. What I'm going to do is move for my first one. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4,
Hey, boss.
and then my second one will go
I'm working on it, LT. I'm working on it.
1, 2.
I thought you don't remember the movie.
What's that?
3.
I only saw it one time. Twice. One recently.
That's my 2 actions. Resolve all end of activation abilities. At end of activation, I draw 2 endurance cards. Alright, so I drew a helmet and a pistol.
Yeah, that's like an officer would.
Use rank to activate grunts. All the grunts have been activated.
You trained your people well?
Aha.
So then that would be the end of our turn because we've all went. At this point, if none of the grunts, if there were still grunts to be activated, since I have the highest rank, I would now have the ability to activate them all if I wanted to. But that's not going to happen because it's all been done. All right. So now we go to the aliens' turn. First thing with the aliens' turn is we activate all alien models that are on the board. There are no alien models on the board.
With or without tails.
Yeah, with or without tails, so there's nothing to do there. Next, we do the blips.
You telling somebody to chin it? Is that what you're trying to do?
He's going to tail.
I can tell which aliens are hornier than others.
Aha.
Sure, on the blips.
There's only one.
They're spikier. Okay. That one's looking a little flaccid
He's
over
just
there.
happy to see you.
That's all right.
Yep, so now we're going to activate alien blips that are on the board.
Dude, what's your sign? Oh, you're
So there's 2
Scorpio.
alien blips on the board.
Oops.
Nope.
Oh,
No, we know what that one now is,
I
unfortunately.
don't see it.
All right,
Hold
so
on.
they only have 1 board, so we're going to choose that board. So roll the
Roll
dice.
like a sissy, Luke.
Ah!
A 3.
So these
They're right in the
move
middle.
3. So we start with the one closest to the
To me,
Marines.
probably.
So yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, and then that one's going to go 1, 2, 3. Stop there. This wall blocks line of sight, door, so nobody sees them. So they're done. Now at this point, we would usually start flipping blip cards to start spawning new ones. But in this
because
game,
of
in this
scenario.
mission, the first 2 turns we don't do it. So turn 1 is now over. I flip to turn 2.
Because we don't do that board because she's in it.
Right.
Well,
These
nobody
don't
can
move.
see them.
Nobody
Yeah, these
move.
don't
These
move at all.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just because of the scenario. They don't move. And
Right.
she's one of
That's
those.
what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
That's the reason why we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's turn 2, and it's back to the Marines' turn. Who does anybody think anybody should go first?
Me.
Okay.
Sorry. It's
There
a
we
team
go.
effort. Okay, so
So what do you do first?
Oh,
on activation, you
What
may.
do you do first?
check your thing.
No, I haven't.
He's reading it.
I haven't
On
even.
activation.
I haven't even shot, so it stays the same.
What do you do first?
You took your rifle.
There you go.
Okay.
Then what?
What do you do first, man? I took my rifle, sir.
Wow.
Then what do you do?
Talk about a compound sentence. Okay. Check this.
What is that?
On activation, you may recycle any number of these or whatever. So any stars or green cards from your hand. And recycle means I would put it
Under on that thing right there.
and I would draw another one.
Nope.
I see.
You just put it there to be drawn up later.
Okay, well that's not very helpful because this is
Not yet.
yeah. I don't think I should do this yet.
I don't think so.
It costs no cost, right? I can do it at any
Yes.
time.
So so some events will have costs and some won't.
Well, cards help
But this
you.
could generate bad shit,
What
right?
was the?
Could.
Okay. Yeah, let's not do it yet.
sorry.
We don't need bad shit
I
yet.
think you already went over this. What is the cost
It is this It's this big number right
of
here.
these cards?
What to equip a card or use a card, it has a number here.
Right.
We're gonna exhaust cards off of the endurance deck.
Got it.
to make
to
these
do
go.
it.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
I thought that's what it was.
Oh,
but
so that to use this pulse rifle, we need to burn 3 cards from
No,
there.
you've equipped it already. If you hadn't started a game,
I
with it.
see.
But to auto fire with it, you're gonna have to burn a card to auto fire. every time you want to do it auto fire.
Okay. Well, I'm not like Luke. I can roll okay.
Okay.
I think. Well, we'll see. I got to roll because the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to interact
With
the console.
computer? All right. So to interact with your console, you're going to roll your tech or less on a D10.
Which is a 7.
All right. So
Hopefully.
roll a D10.
What's
Is,
the nice
is star
touch?
bad?
Star is a 1. It's good.
That's good right now.
Okay.
You're
Here
gonna
we
see
go.
a lot of those from me today.
Woo!
Okay. Here we go.
What's a console like you do?
No,
So
son
you
of a
fail.
bitch.
So that's first action. Second action, you can
I'm-
do it again. or
I'm
do
doing it
something else.
again.
All right. Roll it up.
Does he get better at this?
10. You failed
No,
again.
he does not.
No, he does
That is
not.
the answer.
Wow.
That's worse.
He does not.
Great.
get
I get
better.
it. I get a character. It's a stoner.
Yeah.
Game over, dude.
Game over,
Game
man.
over, man.
You know the current events. I just fumbled all the keys,
There's
man.
actually a hazard in there. It's called game over.
Are
Or event, maybe. All right, so that's your 2 actions, so you're done with
you
that.
done?
So now you can resolve.
Well, hell, I could go ahead and do the 4 cards now and go full
if you
Monty.
wish to. If you wish to.
No. Let's,
All right.
let's not go crazy.
So resolve all end of activation abilities. You got any of those? And it goes
Hey.
off at the end of the activation.
How about?
Hang
about
on.
you-
Hang on.
No. Dude, I'm just a computer nerd over here. Okay?
Don't
End of
want
activation.
to.
I can reveal a card,
Okay.
which would be what?
You reveal the top card of the endurance deck. And then whatever happened and whatever says happens will happen based on what you reveal.
Put that card in your hand, look at the top card of the Yeah, let's go ahead and let's
So
do
flip
that.
it over.
Okay. It's an event.
So what does the event do?
Okay.
So what's the yellow event do for
It's
you?
called resolve.
No,
The event- no,
what
the
is
event
that-
doesn't
what
do
on
anything
your-
for you.
Oh, okay.
So
I
here,
see.
let me see this.
So that's in your hand.
It put the card in your hand.
So what you do is you do that.
Okay.
It's a yellow star.
It
and
goes
then-
in my hand.
So that goes to your hand.
Okay. And I could play it right now if I wanted
You
to.
could if you wanted to, yeah.
Okay. So if I played it, I recycle a card from the discard pile? Is that what it is?
Is that what it says?
No. It says reveal a card.
So you reveal the top card of the deck again, and depending on what
Okay.
you revealed is what would happen. Based on the symbol.
I'm going to play it.
All right, so you're playing it?
Yeah.
All right, so that card, just leave it in front of you for
I'm
right
going to leave it
now.
in front of me.
So we're going to
Draw it.
reveal this one. So it's a star.
Recycle a card from the discard pile.
So that means you just recycled the hazard
Oh, you got to?
back into
Oh,
the
way to
deck.
go! Well, we're gonna get screwed by the dick again.
Great.
Game over.
Well, there was a
Tony.
chance I could get another action and try to get this thing.
God.
We need to find out
And
which
then
one of
since
those
you use
things
the
are
event,
there.
it goes to the exhaust pile.
God, what a stoner.
What a deep.
Now, if there would have been other cards in there, you could have chose which one you wanted to recycle. But since there was
I
only,
see.
But since there's only one, that's the only one you could
Is
hit.
this
Oh,
a rated
well.
R game, or can we swear?
But that's like the only way to get cards out of the discard pile back into the game.
Okay.
Something like that.
Cool.
Crap. What a.
Y'all done?
Yep.
All right. So
Hey, you're the one that pulled the
Yeah.
screw me.
I tried
What do
to
you-
get rid of them.
What do you get to do after you do your resolve end of activation abilities? Nope. What do you get to do after you resolve all your end of
Slap his
activation
hands.
abilities?
That'll make him learn quicker.
You can.
Use rank to activate grunts.
Do you want to activate?
No,
grunt?
I don't want to.
Okay. Then
No, I think they should go at the end after
Yeah,
us.
nobody wants to listen
Yeah.
to.
All right,
No,
what do you do first?
I think they should go and fill in the gaps where we
My aim
maybe.
dial is good.
Okay.
I resolve all active abilities.
On
which-
activation abilities.
Yep. Which is move 2 spaces.
I would have rolled better if Luke
Can we
wasn't
do
here.
that?
Yep.
All right, because you said something about touching bases earlier.
Well, I mean, there's 3 squares there, so you're
Okay.
into squares.
I got you.
Don't touch me.
I can equip any endurance cards.
So if you had, so
don't
at this
have
point, if you had like anything you wanted to switch out and equip, you could.
Perform up to 2 actions.
Yep.
So if I wanted to barricade something,
You would have to first take an action to move adjacent to it, because you got to be adjacent to barricade it. And then your next action, you would roll your tech, and if you got equal to or less than, you would put a barricade over it.
okay. So the question is, what is a barricade? Is it I'm barricading just that one?
Just that one.
Okay.
You
I
should
can't
do it.
barricade around it.
No, you just barricade.
Barricade the
You
one.
should try it.
So I'm gonna move.
Okay, so first action is to move.
Can you barricade something more than once?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 1, 2,
Okay.
and then barricade because it's still adjacent.
Yep.
Correct.
All right,
Okay.
so you're gonna roll
What's
a
your tech?
D10. What's your tech?
Tech is a 6.
So you need a 6
Six
or less.
Don't be a Tony.
7.
You were a
Yes.
Tony.
I work with a bunch of special ed people.
Oh, I can't do nothing then. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell.
That's why you're on my team.
I'm going to tell Ripley.
Nope, you're not.
Believe it or
What
not.
are you gonna do next?
Those are my 2 actions.
What's next?
Oh, end of action.
Abilities.
Abilities.
You have any of those?
I don't have any of those.
Okay,
well, I
now-
don't want to use any of those.
Okay, now you can tell Ripley to do something.
Now I'm going to tell Ripley to go and look what's in that first door. What's in door number
Which one do you want to go? Here or there?
I'm feeling like a lefty today.
So here.
My left.
Her left or your
My
left?
left.
So moves. So first action is to move,
Move
two.
two.
At that point, the door automatically opens up because she's next to it.
Flip,
Flip, and it's Newt.
Hey,
Hey, Tony! Your computer can't find shit, but we found Newt.
So wait,
Or maybe
hold on.
I shuffled it and she
So-
came to that location.
we found her.
Right.
That was only one action.
Right.
So second action,
Go calm
Go.
her ass down.
calm her down.
No. You got to be within 2 squares to do it, and you're
Oh,
away.
there's 3.
So you can move to try to get closer. Now here's what's going to happen. She's going to take 2 move actions to get as far away from these Marines as she can. She's basically going to be running for this back corner.
So I'm gonna move 2.
Block her.
I'm gonna move 2 in front of the door,
Block her at the other door.
and then
One.
Yep. And then she can go.
Cracked a little
Yeah.
bitch.
And then she
You
can
ain't
go
going
anywhere.
nowhere. Come here, you little. Get
So
over
I
here.
believe. Let me double check. I believe you can move through other people.
How much you want to bet she goes through this little thing right here?
What a piece of.
God, get back here, you little.
She's such
Well-
a piece of duck.
It figures I couldn't get in here because what I'm famous for
Yeah,
is
you can
forgetting
move-
my password
You can
on
move through other
things.
characters. You just can't stop in the same.
So pull her back,
I can't forget my
and
password.
let's refresh 3 of these.
Freaking stoner
Okay, so they
character.
go
She's
just
gonna
on
rest.
top.
How long we been in space? Oh yeah, I gotta reset my password.
How fast is she?
Newt is a speed 4.
Oh shit! So she's gonna really.
She's gonna
scream.
go.
Oh, you can't block her?
No, you can't. Characters can move through characters.
Now,
just can't stop in the
Is
same.
this guaranteed
Well,
to be
go
a
that
bad
way,
guy,
though.
or could be
Those
both?
are nothing.
She's
We
gotta
can
go that
basically
way. You gotta get over there.
basically do this because they're
I
absolutely
see.
nothing.
I see. Okay.
But they could be guys.
They're not.
They're not.
Oh. But these
Well,
are
that's a lot.
definitely guys.
That's a lot more comforting.
You know what? Maybe they're supposed to be.
Is
You
it
know
there?
what?
It goes there, right?
Maybe they're
It
actually
goes on
supposed
this
to
thing,
be.
right?
Because we might lose Newt.
Yeah. You.
You know what? They're actually supposed to be aliens. I missed that.
Oh, so those 3 go back.
Nah, we'll just leave them out. The last game we played, we took them off as well. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so
Listen,
they actually
Doc.
should be aliens.
Asterix. Another game.
Asterisk. Well, we do that. Only one of them has a tail.
Well, here. Put it in. Mix them back up, Tony. Shuffle them up. But don't look at them.
Don't look at them. Oh, no, we're still gonna look at them.
Oh,
How
shit.
do we?
Not exactly. That's not exactly working.
Shuffle. Shuffle. There you go. You know, move the seashell.
Okay.
Push them over here.
Don't look at them.
There we go.
Okay. So there's a number on them or something?
One of them's a 0, one's a 1, and one's a 2.
Oh,
Okay.
so you did look at them.
But now we don't know which is which.
Okay.
Where are they at?
I see.
Okay. So now it's Mitch's turn.
So that's an unfriendly area back there. You
Could
got a
be,
spawn point and 3 other critters.
Oh, I guess I better. You couldn't block it, could you?
Well, I heard we found the kid, so I'm on my way out.
Yeah. I told you on the radio. Yo,
I felt
forget
it.
about your
I felt
reset
your
your
presence.
password. Get over here.
Well, here's the thing. If she runs back into that corner, if that's a 1 or a 2 alien blip, it's going to flip and eat her.
Yep.
So we need to try to...
Unless somebody runs closer to the alien than her.
Guess who's closer to the
Hey! Get that asshole Gorman thing and just go out there. Ah!
Actually, no. Vasquez needs to fucking run over there. She's quick. She's a quick one.
Yeah. Maybe I can cover her, I guess. Seeing as
What do
somebody
you
can-
say? What do you
What's
mean,
the first thing you
maybe?
do?
I
Why are you
reset-
sitting
I
lollygagging
reset
back
my
there?
aim, sir.
Right. Then what do you do?
I resolve all activities and abilities. I can draw one of these.
Might as well.
Yep. Event. I'll keep it.
Okay. Now
Um,
what do you do?
equip endurance cards. And
Anything
gonna,
you want? You
no,
got?
not
Okay.
gonna change anything.
Now you can perform your actions.
Perform up to 2 actions, sir. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, if I go there, that door opens.
And that blip will pop up.
Yeah, well, at least we know what we got. You might
You
die.
want me to find out what it is?
No,
You might die, but
no, because you're not you don't have a fire team there getting ready to open up on the whole
actually,
thing.
can they can
Oh, I can.
they can open doors anyways.
Those go through. These don't move.
These they're gonna stay.
These aren't going to do anything. So
We definitely don't want to open them.
We don't know what that blip is until we open that door. In
No.
this mission, these sit and don't do anything.
Yeah, let's just hang out then.
Okay.
Unless they get awoken.
You touch my egg?
Well, how about a little grenade in there? Let's just throw a grenade in.
Too bad you don't have any.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
you know,
you never know.
A, you don't have any, and B, you don't have the actions for it.
Okay, so I'm done. I guess I could activate. Do we want Ripley?
So you can move
or-
through people, but you can't shoot through people.
Right.
Okay. Let's make sure I got that.
You got it.
Now I could move her there. She would have 1 action left, so she could blast it.
Yeah,
What?
if you wanted to.
No. Run her down the
When is
corridor.
Nuke gonna run?
Yeah, but then these things
At the
can
end of
start
the
popping
turn,
out
we're
here
all
too.
done.
We could get pinched by all.
That's
kinds
not
of
until
things.
next turn. It's the first 2 turns, they don't pop up.
Okay. So you want?
She's gonna
She
run
needs
that
to
way.
run. No, all right. So
She's
Nuke's
running
gonna-
that way.
Actually, no. Guess what? We run her down there.
Well, she's only gonna.
She's
get
still
there.
gonna run that way.
Look. If you put Vasquez in front of this door,
Oh, she
She's
has to
only
run
gonna
that
get
way.
if you put Vasquez in front of this door, she's going to run away from the nearest Marine and not towards him. She's just going to go back into the corner of that room.
There you go.
Because she's
corner-
not
that's
going
what
to
we
go.
do.
She's not going to
Corner.
go towards. She's going
We
to
Corner
run.
her.
we can move through our own people.
Yes.
Yeah, corner her.
Okay. So I'm gonna activate her.
Okay.
I said we
One.
couldn't corner her with.
Can she
what's
just
her
go
name?
right through here?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
That's one.
and then
Boom.
There.
Yep. Door opens, but there's nothing in there to see. So
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see.
but now when
here.
she moves, she's not going to move. She's either going to go into that corner or up into that little corner there because she's not going to come
Yeah,
towards
at least-
Vasquez, and she's not going to come towards
the other one
Oh,
over
my
here
God.
because I'm right there.
Hudson there.
Oh yeah, you're there.
Okay.
There
No,
you go.
Hudson's the guy that doesn't know his password. This is Hicks.
Such a hick.
Ding 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 ding.
All right. So let's see. So I activated her. I don't have any extra use rank that I did. Pass the token.
Okay.
You never had it.
First thing I do
Good.
is check my dial.
I do.
Good. Resolve on activation abilities. That's during. Okay. Equip endurance cards. I'm not equipping anything. Nothing equipped there. Perform up 2 actions. So my first action is I'm going to rest.
Baby.
I'm going to draw 2 cards. We're in the pipe, 5x5, and a pistol. All right. My next action is I'm going to recycle these 3 cards because of my activation for Gorman. I may recycle 3 cards from my hand to let another Marine character take an action. I'm going to allow Vasquez, who's a Marine, to take an action to attempt to calm. Dude, go ahead and roll it down there. You go ahead and roll it. 4 or less.
I don't trust him.
I don't either.
There.
Hey!
I'm the guy that knows how to do
Newt
things
is now
around
calmed,
here.
and she is now part of our unit. So we can now equip equipment on her, and we now move her like a grunt.
Grenades! Minefield!
Okay.
Oh man.
That's my 2 actions. Resolve all ability activations. End of activation. I can draw 2 endurance cards if I want. I will draw 2 endurance cards.
So it's no problem if you go through that deck because it just gets reshuffled.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, but we don't want to get it over there and
Yeah.
lose our building unless
So I
it's
got a smart gun and a pistol.
See, he just came over to this console. He's just taking things off there. Like,
Yeah.
what is this? Another
It's like,
helmet.
oh.
All right, he's just got like a big bag of holding. He's just throwing shit in there.
you're gonna be
And
a dead man.
then for
Hudson.
my turn, so I can move Newt. Do I want to move her out into the main hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I don't want to do that. So
Well, here's the thing.
Well, we get.
Let's look where these blips are going. They're either going to go this way or that way.
No,
If they go
we're-
that
we're
way.
closer to you now.
Well, it depends if I move you
Exactly.
out there.
They go to anything or the marine?
The
Anything?
closest model of the closest green model.
Well, if you
1,
put her out
2,
here,
3,
that's
4,
all right.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
The most they're going to move is 6 as well, remember, so they're not going to get to her no matter what this turn.
Well, we've got what we got, so we need to get the hell out of here, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
So here's what I'm going to do. First activation, I'm going to go 1, 2. Second activation, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Why she only moved 2 in the first
Because if I move 3, I just end up here, and that opens
Okay.
up that door,
I see.
and I don't want to do that
Okay.
because I don't want
See what's in
to
there.
make that blip show up.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Did
He turned me into a
somebody
nuke.
said they got a torch, right?
I don't have one.
Oh, nobody does?
Actually, Vasquez.
Oh,
had-
yeah. flare.
Vasquez has got an arc welder.
Yep.
We could have her seal this back door after we get out.
Yeah, she could seal it. Yeah.
Not now!
Wait!
I get Vasquez an arc welder, so she
Yeah.
can do a barricade for free, and Ripley has a flare, so she can discard this to look at the top 4 cards of the motion tracker deck, and then place one of those on the bottom.
Not inside the building.
Yeah. So that's now we go to the well. So we're just because we're all done then, right?
Right. So now we go. First, we go to the regular aliens. There's no aliens on the board. Nothing
Nope.
to do there. So now we go to the blips. So roll for the blips.
Roll 1.
6. So,
Nice job, champ.
I
Let's see.
swear to
1, 2,
God,
3, 4,
this
5,
is
6, 7,
terrible.
8,
We use that
10,
dice in
11,
all other games.
2, yeah,
1,
1,
2, 3.
3,
No,
4.
it can't go diagonally through the door because it's not
Okay.
open.
1,
2, 3, 4. Stop. Can you see Tony's
No.
character from there? Remember, it's corner. It's
No.
square
that-
corner to
is
square
that block?
You
corner.
got a string?
Not yet. It doesn't see him yet.
So that corner right there can see that corner. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, if we're gonna
Yeah, if
go
this
Yeah.
doesn't
there.
block.
Yeah, it doesn't.
okay.
So there's one alien there now.
Yeah, no tail.
So that was
Save your tail
1,
for the big
2,
one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
2
2.
more aliens. And it's gonna go right here, and then that goes in here, face down, and then muffle all those up.
And so the aliens are done.
Hold on, I'm putting up my
Turn
uploading my
3.
profile picture.
So this turn we will start flipping cards to populate more aliens. All right, who's would be first?
I think we need to get Tony and you out of there.
Here you go, Tone.
Well, distance doesn't matter, right?
Correct.
Well, first thing, check this.
That
Done.
boy.
Well, now we're in a combat zone. Now you check it.
Break him down, mold him up.
On
Another
activation,
great day in the core.
Yeah.
you may recycle any number of these guys from your hand.
Mhm.
No, but I can also play them.
Yes, you can.
I don't want to make the situation worse. It's not likely it's going to
I
get
don't
better.
want to make it worse.
I don't want to make it worse. Yeah. So,
So you move up and you shoot them. Actually, no, you move up and throw a grenade. You blow them all up.
well, let's read what the grenades do. Discard this card to make an attack with this weapon. Choose a space that is within 4 spaces of your character and in line of sight. Roll for each model and token in that space and within one
Run up
space
there
of
and
it.
throw a
This
goddamn
weapon
grenade.
always hits on a 6 or less. That just doesn't sound like very good odds.
You
We're going to
roll-
use it. We're going to use
Run
them
up and do it.
defensively.
But
Not-
the other cool thing is with your M41A pulse rifle, after you shoot it, you can then shoot the grenade from it as well for free. If you read down here on the bottom. After you take an attack action with this weapon, you may take an additional attack action using a grenade weapon equipped to this character.
But I got to be within 4.
You still have to be within 4, but
So
basically it's
get
your
within
under barrel.
4.
So basically,
So
I
that's-
could move 1, 2, 3,
4.
4, and then be able to do both of the
Get 'em
things.
both.
Yeah.
Get
If
them
you
all,
wanted- if
Tony.
you wanted to.
Get them all.
I think you should get out of the room for now.
If it's me,
I think I should get out of the room
Yeah.
if
for
it's
now.
me, I move at least 4 this way towards the room, and then maybe take a shot at that first one, or shoot and throw and blast your grenade if you want to.
I say haul
Listen,
ass. Get
We
out.
all know what I would do.
Let's all clump up on this area.
Okay, well, let's see. If I move twice,
Haul
let's
ass.
make sure I'm in the right place. I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so actually we messed up here.
What?
You actually can't cut that corner there because of that bold white line. So you got to go 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4.
Okay.
Because that white, you can't cross that
Okay.
white line.
Okay. So 1, 2,
Mhm.
3, 4.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Just to get an idea of which way to go.
I think go that
Yeah.
way.
No, he goes where he's or he stops here, so he still has line of sight. But they're still gonna move 6, so
No, they can move. Well, they'll move 6, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then attack.
So yeah, if he's here, he would still get attacked. So yeah, he'll get attacked next turn no matter where he's at.
2,
Well, if he
3.
steps out here.
So you go and light
1,
them up like a
2,
Christmas
3, 4.
tree.
So you go there, you won't get
Yeah.
attacked.
There's the spot. That's
Yep.
what I should do.
Yep.
So 2 there.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
should do. Yep.
All right.
No, you
That's totally not
no.
the thing to
What you do is you fight when you have everyone to
Yeah.
fight at the same time.
Yeah.
And
Or
the
you
activation
blow 'em
abilities.
all up. You
Any
have a
there?
60% chance of killing them all.
I eat this. Did you
It's
wanna
not
do that?
going so well. And he can't even operate a computer.
You know what's the worst part about it is you would have
Yeah.
Reveal a card.
You would have, yeah, you would. He would have revealed the card.
Reveal
You
a
actually,
card.
you actually don't
This
have
one?
an option. You have to, I guess. Yeah.
This card,
Yep.
yellow.
Star.
Put it in my hand.
Yeller.
Yeah, I forgot. You actually don't have the ability not to do that because it doesn't say may. So
Oh,
you
okay. I
have to.
think I've done it every time.
Yeah, you have.
That's one thing I gotta
Okay.
remember. Some
So
say
this
may,
is a
some don't.
play after character fails a tech taste. Well, at
Actually-
least too late for that.
Actually,
I get to re-roll.
Actually, this is turn 3. You should have one more card.
We didn't do. I don't think we did the first.
It's
turn.
all right.
It is what it is.
Asterisk. Oh, you was an asterisk.
Another
card.
asterisk.
Yep.
You'll never win.
You want to activate any grunts? You can activate a grunt.
No, I'm
Yeah.
letting that for
no,
you guys.
No. Activate a grunt because she's no.
No, let us get out.
No,
of the way.
you guys.
She's already been activated.
Who?
No.
That was
Oh,
last
actually,
turn.
who we need to get out of
That
there?
was last
Get-
turn. None of the grunts have been activated.
Why
this
don't you
turn
get Ripley out of there?
Oh yeah.
Get Ripley out of
Why
there.
should you just get out of there on your turn?
No, I'm going to activate her. I'm going to get the hell out, and then I'm going to activate her.
Well,
and
he
she's
can
gonna,
activate
then we
somebody
can,
too.
Then we can seal. No, we got to get people out now.
Okay, does Ripley have
Get them
something?
out now!
Hold on.
Get the chop
Does
up!
Ripley have something that can seal things?
No.
No, but
She
she
does.
does.
Okay,
we
we
need to
want to
get
seal that
everybody
son
out
of a
first.
bitch.
We need to get her out, and when I go, I'll have her come over here and seal the door.
I would seal this
I'm
before
gonna
I
try-
seal
I
the
can-
door.
I can try to do that twice.
Seal that before you
He's
seal the
standing
door.
right next to it.
Okay.
What's the chances of him?
1 and 1 it happened. Okay, who do you want me to activate? Ripley?
Yeah, they want you to move Ripley.
Okay, what do you want me to do with her?
Get her out in the hallway.
Get her out in the hallway.
Go talk to
Okay,
dude.
what's she move? 4,
Yeah, sure. Move what's 4.
Go put a helmet on
Yeah,
her.
go
One,
put a
Go
helmet
put
on
your
her.
helmet on her.
3, 4,
Go put a helmet on dude. Make yourself
and she has another action, right?
Yeah. Aim.
Yeah, get that
And
weapon out.
don't and sit here. Well, here's the thing: if you sit here, if any aliens pop here, you're not gonna be able to see them. However, by doing that, you might block off other line of sights as well. But I would.
Okay, so she's aiming up to 6, and she's going to point at that freaking hole, which hopefully somebody can barricade. 'Cause
Hopefully.
it's more important to barricade this
Listen,
than
I
the
don't know
door.
where you got these
Because the
dice
door
from, but I'm gonna
barricade
use them
only
more
comes into
often.
play if they come from that
It
direction.
came with the game.
I'm just gonna have to start using
What
them.
came with the game?
Those dice.
Those dice?
I think Luke's gonna want to buy him.
All right, so that goes. Activation
Yep.
goes to Luke.
There you go.
Bully on.
What's the first thing you do, Marine?
Check my aim! Alright, I'm good. Then I have to resolve all activation abilities.
It didn't seem like a
Oh,
frost.
beginning of.
Right.
Give me the lid.
On activation.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody's asking what game this is, so here it is.
So I'm gonna move there.
Aliens, Another Glorious Day in the Core, a cooperative survival game.
Made,
Hoo-ah!
made by Gale Force 9. who also makes Star Trek Ascendancy.
Yeah.
Spartacus.
Yeah.
They also redistributed the old Dune game that came out in the 70s. I believe.
And it's a 20th Century Fox consumer product.
Yeah.
All right, so I moved.
If you want games, unfortunately, most of the Gale Force 9 games are out of print already because they're
But
10
they're
feet.
fun.
But if you like games with themes, Gale Force 9 and all of the games they got the IP for, they do a phenomenal job of making the game feel like the theme it's based around.
It does.
So if you like that idea, if you can find the stuff, check it out. I would tell you Spartacus is a phenomenal game.
It was a fun
No,
game.
it's good. It's
And
good.
I'll play up to like 6 to 8 people with the expansions.
It's better with more people too.
We play Star Trek Ascendancy all the time. Woo! Great game. This one's great.
So far, so good. If we
So
win.
far,
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna
Mitch
perform.
hasn't made us lose yet.
I'm gonna try to
I'm saving
barricade
your ass, Marine.
the dark hole.
The Dark Hole. All right.
So
What's
I
your
need
tech?
under a 6 or 6
Six
or
or
less.
less, yes.
6
Come
or
on,
less.
little numbers, little numbers.
No!
No! You went to the same boot camp I did.
So for my second action,
Wow.
I'll try to do it again.
Hey! Barricade markers out there and just lay it across that number 1 spot.
Yeah,
It's now been
wow.
barricaded. So what
Fourth
this?
time's a charm.
So again, what this means is that during the blip phase, when we reveal the new blip cards, if any blips spawn at point spawn 1, they will have to roll a d6. On a 1, 2, or a 3, they will fail to make it through the barricade and not come out. If they
They're all
roll
mad
a
and
4 or
shit.
better, then they pop up and do all their good glorious
And
things.
guess what? Guess who's the first
You
one
got
to
front
die?
row tickets to that feeding frenzy.
Yeah, so the problem is, since you're right adjacent to it, if they do make it through, we automatically see them, which
but-
flips them, which means they automatically attack you because they're adjacent to you.
No, so what's really good is if somehow you're able to get another action from somebody else,
Yes, I might be able to get you away from it.
you at least can move back.
Actually,
know.
I can get you away from it.
Even one
Let's
space
do
would make
it.
a difference, right?
Yes, yeah, 'cause
because they
then
can
they're
move
not
out and then
adjacent.
somebody can
Because
cover
the
fire.
last thing you do is the blips. It's not the first thing, I believe. So I don't think they get a chance to move the turn. They just get set around it. Now, yeah, but we'll get to that one.
Okay.
All right. So that's your 2 actions.
That was my 2 actions.
Any end
Hold
of
on.
turn abilities?
Yeah, I have a free action, but I still don't want to use it yet because these cards have not been pulled.
Okay.
So I'm good.
What's
All
your
right. You
action
want
again?
to?
So I can look at the top two cards. Sorry.
Yeah, we don't want to do that yet because
Sorry,
we're still
no,
in the
no, no,
easy
no.
phase.
Look at the top 2 cards here.
Oh, there. Okay.
Place. No.
Thought you got to look at blips.
It might not be such a bad idea.
No. So I look at the top 2 cards of the motion tracker deck.
Mhm.
Place one of those cards at the bottom. Place the other one on top.
Right. Yeah, don't do that.
It might.
Don't
No,
do that.
Not yet. Not yet.
Don't do that because you
They're
said that
coming,
they
though.
start
So
easy.
what I was telling him earlier is the top 10 cards
Oh,
are threat level 1 and threat level 2.
oh.
That's why I had because that's the way this mission gets started out.
Okay.
So we won't hit any threat level 3s till at least the third. So the first 2 turns we pull through,
Okay, yeah, don't. Yeah.
there's nothing. The third time is when we can maybe hit some 3s.
Okay.
Since there's 4 of them.
Okay.
So did you want to activate a grunt then?
Don't open that box.
Oh, absolutely.
Who do you want to activate? You got Newt or Vasquez?
Has to be Newt,
Yeah, get her away from the
and
door.
then she's gonna move twice.
Well, don't
Well,
get
here's
her
the
too far
only
away
catch.
from-
If they come out, they could come out from here.
Yeah, put her around here.
Um,
Don't run her down here.
It's
actually,
not
And
likely.
here's the other thing. If you move her too far down that door, those aliens are going to come right back and come straight through.
Well,
those
no.
doors.
What I was just thinking is I can't even rest her though because we didn't draw any cards.
That's fine. So you just move her once.
All right, so move her once, right behind
Yeah. She moves how much? 3?
4. 4.
She moves 4.
You know
Hudson,
what?
you
know
think you can protect a little kid?
I'm gonna move her twice. All right.
I don't know. Is this guy sobered up yet?
Hudson, can you keep control of the kid?
Just to be a dick.
All right, Mitch,
What
you're
did
up.
you do to be a dick?
He goes, I moved her twice and just did a ring around Hudson. Hudson.
Well, you would know that do little kids do stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Okay, well, there you
100%.
go.
Especially scared ones.
I still do those things.
What's the first thing you do, Marine?
Reset my dial!
Oh, yeah.
I'm good. Resolve all activation abilities.
On activation abilities. If it doesn't say may, you have to do it.
Resolve.
You may.
So you don't have to. Unlike yours doesn't say may, so you actually have to do it.
I don't know. It's just this. Once we go through this, they have to shuffle that, right?
Yep. That's all.
It's only one.
That's it. That's all we gotta do. Are you gonna get the second hazard?
No, I'm good.
Damn.
Should have Hey, cool events.
You want to equip anything?
Wait, let him read. He's gotta read.
Equip endurance cards. No.
So if these things have a cost, I've got to burn something here.
No, you
Number of
burn
cards.
out the endurance deck.
Burn those. Okay.
You exhaust cards off the endurance deck.
So once we use up that endurance deck, it'll get reshuffled and put right back in there.
Yeah,
right?
honestly, we haven't had to shoot anything or anything. So like,
So
Yes.
this is me. I'm gonna go move once. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna rest.
I got my ass kicked by a keyboard,
So
man.
then
I
I
don't want to
can-
shoot anything.
You know, if you want to up that, you're not resting, you're aiming.
Okay, for the second thing, I'm gonna aim.
And that will up it by 1.
And I'm gonna up it by 1. And I get a feeling it's getting time.
I got a bad feeling about this, Sarge.
Getting closer to where I gotta start.
Let's just quote all the
Unloading
movies
us,
from
man.
1986.
Okay, so I'm done with
You're one
that.
ugly mother.
Resolve all inabilities. I don't have any. Use my rank. Corporal. I'm gonna activate
Vasquez.
Vasquez. I'm gonna move her.
She moves
She
what?
can move here, right?
She moves what?
She moves 4.
Yeah.
She's
So I'm gonna
gonna move
go
twice then.
1, 2,
I guess that's why they shaved that
Oh,
corner.
Yep, yep.
3, 4.
Now she could actually
1,
go
2,
diagonally.
3, 4.
You can actually go diagonally once that door opens because there's not a corner.
That's where he
blocking
wants
that
to
off.
go though. So he can
I want to
barricade.
do it
Actually,
and
no,
seal
yeah,
the
you have
door.
to be
I
there.
want
Yeah,
to seal
alright.
the door.
So that was one action.
That was one
So
action.
now you can attempt to seal it. You want to use her arc welder to do it for.
Yep.
All right. So she uses her arc welder.
How much does it cost?
Nothing. It was already equipped.
Just making sure. Gotta count it out. So
What
this
is,
is
what is
gone,
it a
right?
die roll?
No,
No,
it's
it's
not.
her.
Since she has an arc
It's
welder,
here.
she automatically
Oh, hey! We
Here's
all
the
need that.
bypass.
she
Yeah.
automatically gets the barricade for the
Okay.
arc welder. She basically pulls out that little thing.
Yeah. Good job, Vasquez.
Did you use proper eye protection? Safety first.
Not today.
I'm done.
All right. So now it's to Gorman.
Pass the chip. What's the first thing you do?
Check
You
my-
run and throw the grenade!
Check my die.
Throw the grenade! He doesn't even have a grenade.
I do.
Oh! It's coming for you!
Plot twist.
Shit. All right. Back me. His first action is going to be to move. I'm going to back up into the corner.
Here?
Yeah.
Corner.
You gonna take one for the team?
And then I will recycle these 3 cards into the deck, or into the,
This one?
yep, just put them on top. And then that will allow Frost to take another action.
So I need to move.
Yeah, start heading down. Get over in this area. Move this area.
So I want to move 3.
Well, get your.
Lines of fire! Keep lines of
But I want
fire!
to stay.
Nope, you just block somebody.
Keep going.
Go
Go
here.
Go diagonally.
Go down.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
right.
no, no, no.
Go next.
Here,
to him.
Aka.
No, no, no,
Yeah.
no, no. Go in between Hudson and Ripley on this backside.
You mean here?
Yeah, go right there.
Right here.
Right there.
Right there?
No, back
There.
Right here, yeah.
Yes, there.
You've been told.
Yeah, but I can't shoot them when they come
Yeah,
out.
you
There's
can.
nothing to
What-
shoot.
What
You
can't
can
you
shoot
shoot?
this direction.
Remember, it's only if you go across the base, and since those bases are rounded, that corner goes all the way to the hex.
That's
so
a
you can
3-pack
actually-
fire team right
You
there.
can actually shoot between them that way. See what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
And if they come out of here, then I can
Still-
kill whatever
you can
goes
still-
there. Yeah.
Possibly. That's your
Huddle up and open up.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's how you
Stack up!
cheese / work the rules.
Is it just stacking up over there?
Yep.
All right.
All right, that was me. We got any grunts left? We did them all. All right.
Did all.
All right. So, aliens' turn. We have aliens on the board.
Now the question is, do you measure distance by the path they take, or just straight squares?
Squares.
Okay.
The quickest.
Definitely going to here.
7. By 1. That's closer
So,
to me,
okay.
which is good.
Oh, is that why you moved in the corner?
Yeah, so they couldn't get, if I would have stayed right, they would have got to me. So it's let's see.
You wouldn't be able to do a double move and come out?
2, no, well, not and move him.
Not any move. Yeah.
Do we really need to move him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Because otherwise, if they came out of there, I'm screwed.
But we
if
don't
they
have to.
come out
We don't
here-
have to get everybody off the board. We just got to get 2 people off the board.
It'd be nice if everybody got off.
It would be nice, but
That'd be
I
pretty cool.
think Gorman's gonna die. So 1,
Huh.
2,
No
3,
cheers here.
4, 5, 6. 1, 2,
Somebody's angling for a promo.
4, 5, 6.
Just remember, if you get promoted, that's more paperwork you got to do.
Yeah, they're gonna go this way.
Look, you're letting us.
Oh, now you want to be in management.
Now there's a corporal making a decision to destroy.
All right, so the door opens up and we see the aliens sitting there.
Ah! Okay.
All right, so now the aliens are done. Now we're gonna go to blips. Okay, so the first thing we do, make sure I do this in the correct step. During the step, you do following order: move blips. There's no blips on the board.
Yeah, there are. There's 3 of them.
They don't
They
count.
don't move.
Okay. You said the blips. I just said the blips.
A perfect world would come out of 3. 2's bad.
Nothing. All right, so the third step is we're gonna draw motion tracker cards. All right, so draw the top motion tracker card for me. Flip it over.
Boom!
What's the name of it?
Alien Scouts.
So how
With
many
the
little
3.
blips? How many little blips showing?
1.
1. So pick 1 blip and put it on top of 3,
Perfect.
Ooh.
Nice. That's exactly where you want it.
face down. All right.
So who's going to have a
And
number
what's on
anyways,
the text?
right?
What's in the text?
Exhaust 1 card for each character within line of sight of this blip
What else?
when it spawns.
So they spawn. There's nobody in line of sight because the door's shut, so nobody discards anything.
Yep.
So that
Perfect.
goes to the discard pile right beside it there.
So that's the fear factor.
Yes.
Tony,
All right, so
was
now
here.
that was mine. So now draw 1 for Tony.
Oh, shit. It could really get out of hand.
They're inside the perimeter. Place a tunnel token.
Okay, so let's place tunnel token. All right.
Yep.
Check your roof.
Where do we place the tunnel token?
In a square that is within line sight and next to this character.
Which, my character?
Yep.
So
You
in
dick.
line of sight and next to his character
Yep.
is what it says.
Yep.
And you're playing.
I'm playing him.
So it has to be there.
Oh,
Where you want it?
shit.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay, then what?
Reveal a card.
No, what? That card?
Yep.
There's no blips. There's not showing any blips.
Nope.
Okay, just want to make sure.
So I reveal the card?
Yep, flip it over. It is a green equipment.
Equipment. Okay.
Place 1 blip on the tunnel token.
All right, so this goes on the tunnel token. Since we all see it, it pops. So there's now an alien there.
Only 1? Good.
Only one. Woo! And then that gets.
The other one would have been 2 blips. If you got a blue or red.
Then that'll get.
And this goes to the exhaust.
Yeah.
Or,
No,
no,
that's the
sorry.
discard.
Discard.
The revealed card went there.
Okay.
Um,
Now, then you got to pull one for Mitch.
hang on. This is an interesting one. Gotta figure out if you
See, this turn, I don't think I should go first.
Actually, no, you shouldn't. Let me throw my grenade.
No. Okay, if this guy hadn't appeared, I would go first and throw a grenade
I
there.
throw a grenade here. I still can.
But it's not going to affect this guy.
Okay.
Yes, it does. Everything around it gets affected. So I throw
Okay.
a grenade here and everybody dies.
Okay. So since it spawned right there,
Yeah.
and it's there, it's now going to attack you.
Okay.
Before it attacks you, we all get to do what's called defensive fire.
I got it.
Good thing.
So
I got it.
here's how defensive fire
I got
works.
you.
Oh, because you.
I
Hey!
got you.
Yeah, who's covering me? The guy with the flamethrower!
Wait. Yeah, let him explain. No.
Human hot dog!
No, let him explain though.
Okay, when an alien model moves into a space next to a character, which is already there.
which was going to happen anyway. So that's why I figured put one where everybody has line of sight to.
Before the alien attacks, all characters that are up to 4 spaces away and within line of sight of the alien may shoot defensive fire. So everybody but Vasquez and me has line of sight.
And Newt.
And Newt actually does have line of sight too.
She's no weapon.
But she does have line of sight.
Oh, for that alien.
Yes, just for that
yes,
alien,
yes,
right?
yes.
Starting with the character closest to the alien, voila, you may attack. So you can shoot at that alien.
I could also use a grenade, couldn't I?
Yeah.
You don't want to.
Does he have to?
But it would affect me, right? Because it goes out. It's a blast.
It only goes to
one.
that. We're
Yes,
only
so
shooting
you
at
have
that
to-
It would
alien,
affect. It would. You're only shooting at that alien, but the issue is the grenade will affect the alien and everything adjacent. So it would blow
Does he
yourself
have
up.
to
but-
take the shot, or can
He
I
he
take
can
the
pass
shot?
if he wants.
But
I-
why would
I
would
kill that
Here's
alien.
the thing,
Everybody gets a shot at it though.
But I have to choose first,
Yes.
right? Okay, so
I
I
would
Why
kill
would
him.
I understand.
Why wouldn't we make
I
sure
understand,
it dies?
but I don't want to like pass and then like, oh, you didn't kill it, so I should have shot
But
it.
I can. One of my functions
I understand that.
is I'm passive, so once per turn,
You just don't
I
want me
can
to steal your
exhaust-
glory.
I can exhaust a card from my hand to reroll Hicks failed attack. Right now, I'm sitting at an 8.
Oh, so you could fail it twice and he's still dead.
Yeah.
I like those odds.
I could use the
Two
pulse
chances at
rifle.
8.
Yes, you'd exhaust the card, and then you can attack with that. Actually, I take that back. So you can use the pulse rifle, and then
You're
use
gonna-
the pulse rifle.
And then
Exhaust
couldn't I
three.
use the grenade afterwards?
if you want to, you could.
But
And then grenade the other guy.
No, you can only shoot at this alien.
Okay,
so
so-
if you
Only
should
at
pass,
this hand.
Only-
save
this
yours
alien.
at those guys.
But I'm gonna still get to go
He doesn't have-
afterwards,
yes,
right?
Yeah, he still gets.
Yeah, I
normal
still get to go.
actions afterwards. The only thing that's going to happen is we
But you're gonna
exhaust one
drop
of
your
these
thing.
cards.
You're gonna drop your thing.
I understand.
But at the beginning of his turn,
I
he's
understand.
going to reset.
The problem if I pass, okay, is if somehow it doesn't get killed,
He's dead.
I can't all of a sudden attack then again.
Yeah, this is
So
why
I
I had a chance
have
to do
to-
his attack.
I have to attack
All
first.
right.
I could miss,
Yep.
okay?
You probably
Give
will.
me a die, probably. This guy's got a habit of getting his ass kicked. All right. So I have a 6.
You have to roll lower than a 6.
So you have to roll 6
And
or
we
less.
6
have
or
to
lower,
burn
and then
through
I'll
Not yet.
I'll dial this down to a 5 when I'm done.
Yes, you roll, then
Okay.
you die.
Yeah.
9, you
Okay.
missed.
Hudson,
See,
you're
there you go.
So now you're down to a 5.
Uh,
And that's your only shot you get because you missed. If you would have hit and there would have been like a stack of 3 or 4, you could have then at that point activated your full auto to try to shoot again. But since you missed, you're done.
I had
So
to try.
now the next closest is Newt and
should
or
have- should
Hicks
have-
What about the cost on that?
and or Ripley.
What
There
about
is
the-
no cost for one
I'll
shot.
take. Can I take the shot?
Oh.
So yeah, if you want, you're closest. If you want to take it, take it.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you shooting? Your pulse rifle.
Yep.
That okay? So
I'm
what's your?
set at 8.
So you need 8 or less.
You want to see how this is done?
Here comes the
Don't
nine.
run your mouth.
Here
I
comes
think
the
I'll
9.
shoot him right
Here
in the
comes the
head.
10.
Ah, all right.
Boom!
So put your die.
Splat!
Put your die down to 7.
Oh, did you get?
Put your dial
Did you
down.
get some,
Marine, what are you doing?
Now you can take that off.
Okay.
And
He
you can
comes
take
off.
the tunnel marker
Did you
off,
get
too.
some alien
Because
juice
it's
on
not gonna
you?
make a difference now.
Put it down here.
It does.
Okay.
Because all tiles, there's a.
Okay, now he can do
If
something
you
with
were to
that, right?
grab the,
Did he get
the other
juiced
one,
on?
all tiles get a.
Oh, all right. So put the tunnel
Yeah.
top back. Apparently, they can get activated again. That's cool. No, I
depends
said it's
on-
only the second time I played it, so if it's on there, that's cool. All right, so that was
Asterisk.
your card. So you flip a motion tracker for your card, Luke.
No, or Luke isn't on it?
Everybody's going. Yeah, that was just the
All
second.
right. Here we go. We got a blip
What's the name?
for number 2.
Read the card. Read
For
the
number
card.
2? I'm just saying.
Oh,
Oh Christ!
Got a blip for number 2.
oh, I knew they were gonna come there.
Can we just skip the sequel?
Players must either discard one barricade in play or place a second blip at spawn point 1.
Okay, so first off, flip that blip over to get to see what it is before the card activates.
If there are no barricades in play, then players must play the other blip.
There's 2 of them.
So 2 there. So one of those goes there.
Luke?
On top of that.
So
So now
spawn point number 1.
we either have to. So we have 2 options.
Is this it right here?
It was get rid of a barricade or spawn another blip, right?
Yeah.
So we can get rid of this barricade or that barricade, or we have to spawn a blip at 1 At,
And
whi-
they have to come through the barricade.
at which case, on a 1 to 3, it doesn't show up. On a 4, 5, or 6, it blows the barricade through.
Let's
and it
take
shows
a
up.
chance.
No.
No.
No. Get rid of that barricade.
Because that blip is going to come through that barricade.
Oh, that's an active one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's up to you, man.
Let's take the chance.
So you're gonna spawn one here.
Yep.
Roll a d6 on 1, 2, or 3. It bumps its head on
Let's
the
fucking take
barricade.
the chance.
Oh, it doesn't.
That's why we
Oh,
take the chance.
Woo! Finally, something goes right.
All right, so flip Mitch's blip card now.
Oh, this is a really bad one.
No way.
What's the name?
Alien Assault.
How many blips?
Well, what do you
One
think
blip.
this is?
One blip at where?
Number 3.
Number 3. So we can. So since there's a blip on there already.
See? Good thing we kept that barricade.
So since there's a blip on the spawn point already, the next they can't be extra multiple blips. So you have to place it as close as you can. Now it doesn't say it has to be as close to your guys, so we get to choose where we want to do it. So we'll put it right there.
Oh, here we go.
And then what's the card read?
If the spawn point already has a blip or an alien model, move this blip 4 spaces towards the nearest character.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Arr.
That's a rough one.
All right, so that's the alien blips. Okay, we're all done. So now we're gonna go back to the Marine turn. All right.
This needs to go back down.
Yeah, it needs to go get shuffled in. Yeah. Now we don't have. So at this point, we don't have to worry about keeping track of turns anymore because the game doesn't end on turns, and we're gonna be.
We're either
flipping
going to
cards.
die or we're going to succeed. Right, Newt?
All right. So who do we want to have to go first?
Newt, I can't see under that helmet.
I feel
It's
like we
okay.
need Tony to go.
Yeah, so you can see me miss again.
No,
we
you
need
need
to
to
see
throw
how
your
far you
grenade.
can get down the hall here.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Throw your
We'll
grenade.
follow up and then we'll...
You sure I shouldn't just shoot here and throw grenades?
I think you throw a grenade there.
All right.
I'll try it first, and if it doesn't freaking go, then run.
Yeah.
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 You know, so that other people have the option to
Yeah,
engage.
yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Okay, first thing, check the dial.
Yes.
It's checked.
What do you set it at?
You reset it.
It is oh. Okay.
Hey.
I may recycle any number of star or whatever from your hand. Okay.
Now remember, events can be played during the alien turn as well.
The tunnel doesn't block line of sight,
It
does
does
it?
not.
You can walk right through it, right?
You can walk through it over. Yeah, it's just the whole.
Can you go inside it? No, I don't know.
Ooh.
You lose.
Let me,
You lose.
let me double check on
Found
this.
some more aliens.
Let me look at a tunnel.
Yeah,
in-
I didn't want to put it here because you guys wouldn't be able to
Right.
attack.
Yeah.
I didn't want to put it here because it's adjacent to the girl.
Yeah.
That's really the only option.
Nope, that was perfect.
I make good decisions. I just can't heat shit.
One shot, one kill. By the way, I have one alien mark on my gun.
Yeah, okay. You can put that in. You can put that notch on there when we're
Here
done.
we go.
Okay, so my first action is going to be.
Hopefully you don't fail on the first action.
Well, I should do the auto because then I
You
can still do the
shoot-
grenade.
Wait, so can you shoot through aliens? That's the next question.
You have to shoot the closest
Line of
alien.
sight to another model token or object on that game board if you can draw a line of sight from any part of their space, any part of the target space without passing through another character, wall, or closed door.
So enemies don't matter.
Aliens don't block line of sight.
You don't need good aliens.
So yeah, you definitely throw it. You definitely throw it.
No, but you should do the pulse rifle with the grenade, right? Not the grenade alone.
Yeah, if you're gonna
for
shoot
sure.
the pulse right because you can always do the
Yeah, but
do
you
the
still
grenade with
shoot.
it.
You still shoot this one because you're gonna kill one.
You
with
shoot
the pulse
that one.
rifle.
There's 2 to kill there, anyways,
Yeah.
right?
Right, but you
Okay.
have to shoot at the same spot. So you
Right.
shoot.
So you
one
exhaust
alien.
the card when you take an attack action with this weapon. What's exhaust? Like you get rid of it?
No, you're gonna. So here's what happens. With
Okay.
the pulse rifle, you take one shot.
Okay.
Nothing. Don't have to do anything, right?
Okay.
If you hit, you
Okay.
then have the option of using the full auto ability on the card, which means you exhaust the card, and
Which
you
you
get
don't want to do.
and you get to roll the hit again. If you hit, you kill another one. You can then exhaust the card because you hit to roll a hit again.
A card or that card.
A card.
Oh, so you can exhaust one in your hand.
Okay. So you just basically you decide if you hit first, anyways, before you even
Exactly.
figure out what you're doing.
Yes.
There.
And
Okay.
by the way, I'm reading this. Your grenade does not have to be shot at the same character you shoot at with your gun. It just says you get to take an attack action for free.
Okay.
roll.
So
I
we're
think
shooting
still
over
do the
here.
Same thing, yeah.
We're shooting over here.
So that's
Okay.
going to be your first action?
Yep.
Shooting there? Okay,
Yep.
so what do you need? You rolled a 4.
A 4.
What's your dial at?
A 6.
6, so you hit.
I hit.
So did you shoot at the one with the token?
Yes.
So take the token away.
Okay.
Move your dial down to 5.
Throw the grenade.
Okay.
All right, so now you have 2 options here, okay?
After you take an attack action with this weapon, you may take an additional attack action using a grenade weapon equipped to this character.
So you have 2 options here, Tony.
Okay.
You can go ahead and shoot the grenade,
Okay.
or you can just use your full auto to exhaust a card and just shoot with your gun again and not use the grenade.
Grenade.
But the grenade can affect both.
It can.
And you're looking
Okay.
at 6s and
Discard
5s.
this card to make an attack with this weapon. Choose the spaces within 4 of your characters in line. Roll for each model and token in the space and within 1 space. This weapon always hits on a 6 or less. I'm going to use the grenade.
Yep.
Okay, so discard that.
Okay.
Which
That-
means it goes to the
Oh, it's
exhausted.
discarded or
Did it say discard it? Discard, yeah, so it goes to the discard pile. I'm sorry, it's
Okay.
out of the game.
it's getting thrown here.
So you
You
choose
don't have
that.
so
Okay.
many
It's
for
getting
it.
thrown
Alright,
there.
so-
And then we're going to roll for the space there.
Yep, so you need
I'm-
6 or less because it always hits on a 6, is what it said. 3 hit, so that alien's gone.
Okay.
And now you roll for every adjacent spot as well.
This one here.
Yep, 6 or less. 6, it's gone.
Yay!
Hey, how many did you kill?
Oh, you had to have a grenade.
Well, here we go.
Look,
Here
Hey.
we go.
One-
Making the marks on the helmet.
Are you guys at least doing it with the acid?
Yeah, please have you take your
Otherwise,
fingers and, it's
I
not
mean,
really.
you're just gonna rub it off with some charcoal.
Okay.
Doing
Now,
that one.
now that was one action.
That was one action.
Okay. So, why shouldn't I just engage the guy where I'm at?
You can stand there and shoot him if you want, or you can move,
I
or you
see-
can
what's your
recycle. You can
There's no
take a
shot
rest.
range?
There is no range on weapons unless
So
the
we're gonna
weapon
get this
itself
far.
says.
I think we should move down the hallway while we
Yeah,
got
I
a
think
chance.
you move.
Now remember that alien's gonna move 6.
Right, he'll get to here.
But what's the incentive of me moving closer?
Because we can all
So,
start
well, here's
moving
the-
away.
well,
If
here's
You
the-
move, so you
Now,
move
here's
through
the
there.
thing, though.
Sooner
Here's
or
the thing,
later,
though.
they're gonna break through there.
If he
We gotta
shoots
get
at
away.
if he shoots at him though and kills him,
There's more than one now.
no,
Right.
there's 2 of them.
Right, you need.
If he shoots and kills them though, then we all have a free ride.
Right, I should shoot
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
because look, I'm in your way to shoot him, right?
But more aliens can come through the holes, right?
Yes,
I understand.
You better get the hell away from there.
I'm shooting.
Yeah,
Okay,
I agree.
so
I agree.
what's your dial on?
Right.
5.
So you need 5 or less to hit.
5.
All right, so turn your dial down to 4.
Hold on, couldn't I use this?
We'll turn your dial down to 4.
Yeah. Now you need a 4 or less.
Take away the token because you take the token away first. So now you have the option to use your full auto to shoot again if you want.
Okay.
If you do, you're going to exhaust a card off the top of the endurance deck,
Which
Okay.
you should do.
and then you can roll again, and you'll hit on a 4 or less. Is what you're on now,
Yeah, go for it.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
we got enough we can exhaust,
You
right?
got
Yeah, we're good.
No.
Yes. So you missed. So since you missed, you don't have the option to use full auto again. You can only use it if you hit. So that action's done. So
Okay.
that's the end of your second action.
Okay.
It's a 40% chance you let him take it.
Do you got any end of activation abilities that you need to use?
Yes, I have to reveal a card.
So reveal the top card. Leave right there.
Oh.
Flip it over. It's a yellow. So what happens?
Reveal a card.
I
No.
put it in my hand.
So that goes his hand. It's his ability.
Oh,
So
okay.
what you flip the card, and based on the token or the symbol on the card, his ability says to do something. So that goes his hand. Now remember, events you can play at any time. You just can't interrupt an action.
What's the cost?
For that one, it's 2 because it's
So
got a
it'd be
2 on
2
it.
of these.
The other ones are 0.
So it'd be 2 of these.
Yeah, you would exhaust 2 cards off the endurance deck over into the exhaust deck.
And I can play this at any time?
So wait,
As
he
long as
shot
it
his,
doesn't-
but he shot his gun.
Right.
So does that mean 3 of these come off?
No. It doesn't touch you anything to shoot your gun.
You can shoot 1 for free. It's when you use the second thing.
It's when you
then it
start
counts.
full autoing that you gotta spend
Yeah.
cards. He
Yeah.
only full autoed once.
I have a good card here, but I'm going to save it.
Trying to figure it out.
So you shoot. If you hit, you can then activate full auto if your gun has full auto, and if it does, then you exhaust the amount of cards it says for your full auto. For the pulse
did-
rifles, it's
oh,
1.
Did we?
Yes, we did. I told you to. So he might have got full auto twice. He did it.
Okay.
I know he did it. But like Vasquez's big gun, she has to exhaust 2 cards to full auto with it.
This is a good card. You want me to read it?
You can if you want, sure.
Okay. It's an event that's going to cost 2.
What's the name of it?
Squad of Ultimate Badasses.
What happens when you play if you activate
Okay.
it?
So if I play this, we reveal a card over there. Okay.
Be
If
reveal the
it's
top card of the deck.
if it's green, each Marine character may take an aim action.
So everybody would get to
Yeah.
flip their dial
Right.
up 1.
If it's a yellow one, each Marine character moves up to 2 spaces in any direction.
So you just get to move.
Okay. If it's blue, each Marine character may draw an endurance card.
So everybody would draw a card.
Okay.
And
I
if
think I
somebody
should
has
hold
a
on to
read-
this.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I think I should hold on to it
Yeah.
because we may all need to get away 2 spaces from
Yeah.
something.
I think you play it now.
Well, no,
No.
that's a good. What it's
No.
it's kind of
It's a
good.
trouble card.
Here's what I can be really cool. If he gets the aim action, if he waits till it's like we're all
Yeah,
done
we don't know what we're gonna get.
and it's the aliens' turn, then we all get to dial up 1. So then when the aliens come in, we all have a better hit chance.
That's right.
If he does it now, then as soon as your turn happens, the first thing you do is reset your dial. So you would dial down and you lose it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
So there's timing.
Yeah,
There's some
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Now, Grant, if he gets to move, maybe that's not so good. So at this point, like if the moving would be more
shit.
important,
If you aim your number over your thing, it resets down to that.
yeah.
That's why we-
At the beginning of your
shit.
turn, the first thing you do is
So
set your aim
if
down
you
back to
sit
0.
name up twice and you wait until the end of the turn,
You end
Well,
up breaking.
next
you
turn,
get
you
tired
go back
of,
and
You
get
stay
tired of
up
aiming.
until you comes to your activation again.
And then
So
you
you
take
can
a
sit
rest.
there and aim up twice. So during the aliens'
you
turn,
could be a camper.
so during the
You could
aliens' turn, if they get next to somebody, you have a better chance to help defend
Right.
them.
Yeah.
But
Makes sense.
but if you but it, you know so but
Like
there's
I
some,
did.
there's some
Like
time
I
you,
did.
yeah like you did.
With your 1 kill?
One shot, 1 kill.
Okay.
All right. So did you want to activate any grunts, Tony? You can activate 1 if you want.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
No, we
grunt
definitely
activation?
don't need to activate the girl.
Okay. So that
Because
goes
we need to
Luke.
find out where our perimeter is, and then she needs to fall in there
Alright,
so,
so
she's safe.
Activation goes to Luke, and
Yep,
Luke
there you go. What's the first thing you do?
Check my aim.
Is it right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm dying.
Why are you
You got
touching me? Don't touch me. Don't touch me, Derek.
This is me.
No, I am
that's you.
either.
Don't touch me there.
That's
Wait,
you.
that is you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
He's the green guy.
Yeah.
So first off, I go 2.
Yep, that's fine. You can do that.
Oh, that's your freebie.
Yeah, that's his freedom.
That's a cool ability.
Should be, yeah.
So now,
That's what? Because you're a sneaky Puerto Rican or something? Rico?
I'm so sneaky.
It's
Now-
Frost.
I could
It's
play.
Frosty.
I could
I
play
gotta
my.
watch it again.
I could play my. You were always an asshole,
Mm.
If you want us to lose the game, go ahead. Because it'll kill Nuke.
but I will not.
Right next to the little girl.
That's like the kind of card that like Mitch would have if he was playing Battlestar Galactica.
Yes! Yes!
This is the card. This is the card I should not have.
Well, if I'm not making it out, nobody's making it out.
The hell with all of you!
Problem is, I don't have a long range. I don't have a weapon that I can kill.
Say hello to a Cylon! Boom! What was the name of the android in this one?
So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move twice.
You can move once
Can't think of it.
to set yourself up for defensive fire, and then,
He's not on
and then
any
rest
card.
and
No.
recycle
Look him up.
if you wanted to. Or
Put
not.
android on aliens.
I think it's better just for me to push
Sure.
and then hope for somebody else to kill that one alien.
Okay, do it up.
Name of the
So-
android on Aliens.
You can't type?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia.
Bishop!
I was gonna say, it's Bishop.
Bishop.
Oh, well, here.
1, 2,
Where were you when we were asking about
1,
it?
2, 3.
Lieutenant's off in the corner. What are you doing in the corner?
Well, now is his
Worst
chance
comes
to
to
get the
worst,
hell out of
I
there.
at least have some body
Yeah.
armor, so
He'll
there
be
might be
alright.
a chance.
He'll make it out of there.
I'll get him. I got him.
I did that,
Okay.
and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna activate Newt.
Okay.
How far can Newt move?
4.
4.
Total?
1, 2, 3.
Each activation, she gets 2 activations.
So I'm gonna move her 4,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna rest her
That recycles. Yep.
to recycle these 2.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
You didn't shoot with that
Right.
one character up there?
I don't have the range. I only have a 2 range.
He's got a flamethrower. I'm up. It's okay. I'm coming.
I'm slow as shit, so.
Hey, my aim is set.
All right.
Oops, wrong side.
I'm hoping I moved up enough to let him kill that
I
one
can draw.
alien.
I was hoping you could move her 8,
I may draw.
but we'd
I
have
think
to
I
move
got
the
enough
perimeter
cards now.
farther.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
exactly.
draw
Let me
anymore.
be the
I
front
got-
so I can die.
I got enough
Nobody
of
needs
these.
to die,
I got
man.
rid of
Well,
that.
we're not
That's-
trying to die. I'm not trying to die
Something
here.
endurance, I'm not
You're in the
gonna
wrong
do
army
there.
if you're trying to die, dude.
I'm not trying
Full
to.
action.
I'm saying
First
I'm here
action.
to die if it needs to
I'm gonna
be.
move 4.
You need to barricade that one thing and then go in
2,
there.
3, 4.
I couldn't barricade anything. I can
So
barely move. That's as far as I can move.
pulse rifles, they can shoot as far as you can see, right?
Anything, yeah. They don't,
Even the pistol.
every gun can shoot as far as you can see, unless it specifically states it only has a range on the card, like the grenades do in the flamethrower.
All right, I'm gonna shoot.
All the cards I
I'm
have.
gonna shoot that. For my second thing, I'll shoot the alien.
Okay, what are you using? Pulse rifle or your
Yep,
shotgun?
pulse rifle.
All right.
So
Roll.
7 or less.
Roll low.
8, you missed.
Wait. Once per turn, exhaust a card from your hand to reroll Hicks failed attack roll.
So exhaust your gun.
Oh, is that what you do? You have to
No.
From your hand. You
Oh,
take
yeah,
a card
yeah,
from
yeah,
your hand, put it in the
yeah.
exhaust pile, face down. Face
Yeah.
down, face down, face
Oh,
down.
face down.
Now you can reroll.
Roll low.
Got him.
Yeah, all right, so the alien goes away,
See, 3 shots, 2 aliens now.
and your dial goes down one.
Yeah, you're still behind.
Just one?
Just one.
Yep.
Because he re-rolled, he didn't shoot again.
Gotcha.
And then
How many aliens you killed? 2?
2.
Still one behind.
3 bullets.
You're still behind.
It's like listening.
Bullets.
Yeah, it's
Actually,
like,
hey, you know what? He only shot one bullet. Yeah.
it's like listening. It's like listening to Legolas and Gimli.
All right.
My dick's bigger than your dick.
98, 99,
Oh.
100.
That counts as one.
Okay. I don't have any activation deals, so I'm gonna activate her.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna double move her all the way down the hallway here.
All right.
So she moves
Eight.
4.
Total.
Yes, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
4.
Does she go here or there?
The other one.
Open
No,
lines
straight,
of fire.
Straight over, straight over. That way she
Here?
has this angle.
Okay. All right.
'Cause
She's done.
if she goes here, and she just
Yeah,
cuts
she
him off.
blocks me. Yeah.
Why are you standing next to the child?
Oh, she's
What kind of platoon is this?
feeling motherly.
I don't want to say it, but I kind of want to.
Don't say it. Don't say it till the battle's over.
It's a Joe Biden platoon.
You all done?
Yes.
Hey, you got one more day to make fun of him, and then
I'm
you
sorry,
gotta,
I'm sorry,
then you
I'm
got to do everything he
Otherwise,
says.
he might put the
Yeah.
SEAL Team 6 on
There
me.
you go.
That's You got to do everything he says.
Oh shit! I think I forgot
Yes,
to draw my
Grandpa.
cards last turn.
You forgot the what?
I think I forgot to draw my 2 cards. last
Is
turn.
it lavender?
I think you did.
I'm feeling sleepy.
Make sure no children wear deodorant. Sorry about your corner, Lieutenant Dan.
Oh man. Horse.
What's that line say?
4.
Sorry about your party, Lieutenant Dan. That girl tasted like cigarettes.
Oh man.
And then Ripley will aim. Go back up 6 for her second one. All right,
Okay, all we got to do is make sure nothing comes out of here or 2.
aliens' turn.
And we're
There are
probably
no
okay.
aliens on the board.
So
Now
when
go
do
to-
these start moving?
On the
Now.
blips.
Okay.
Now it's Blip's turn.
Okay.
So first thing we do is roll this dice to see how far our Blips move. We only have one board with Blips, so that's the only one it's going to worry about. So 5.
Of course.
So this one's a 1, 2, 3. Roll a d6 on a 4 or better, it breaks it.
Of course. Felt
There's 4. It's only 1.
that's because you didn't seal the door very well.
5, 6.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5.
No,
I went
just 5.
And only went 5. All right. Then that gets shuffled back in the shebang. All right. So now we're at the end of the turn. So first blip card for me. What's the name?
Alien Vanguard.
How many blips?
Number 3 gets 1 blip.
1 blip on 3.
Number,
Grab me 1, please.
That's a good place for them to come from. Keep pulling those 3 cards.
And what's the card say?
You say these are the easy ones?
reveal a card.
Just flip it over. And it's a star symbol.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. All right, there we go. And then
And
that
this
goes. This goes.
What could have happened, Luke?
We could have either had placed another blip at a spawn point 4,
Okay.
placed another blip at spawn point 3.
Okay.
All right, so next card for Tony.
Okay. Pull it.
2 blips.
Spawn point.
Number 2.
So,
Oh,
all right, so
Christ.
first off, this one pops. So hang on. So we're going to have 2 here.
There you go.
Ooh.
Then the next, where we want this one at?
Behind him.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So another 2 right there.
Okay.
Those get shuffled in.
There we go.
So, if there's one or more red question marks cards in the discard pile, randomly select one red question mark card to shuffle back into the exhaust pile.
Which there's not because we already put the 1 back in.
Then we're good.
All right. So then pick his card. Or no, this is your card.
My card. Place a tunnel token
Lovely.
in the square that is within line of sight
Of you.
and next to this character.
Where are you?
Right here.
So,
So
there.
put it here.
Oh, he's there, so I can go there, there, there.
If he puts it there, we can all shoot at it.
Where?
There.
There? Yeah. Yeah, don't put it next to the girl either.
Yeah, I can't
Can
do
she
that.
get a shot?
Yes, she'll be able to shoot.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to
And he can shoot too, right? Or Ripley? Ripley can shoot too.
draw a card.
We put 4 people on it.
Place 1 blip on this tunnel token.
So pick one out. Flip it over. 2.
There you go.
Anything else happen from the card?
That's it.
Jesus.
All right, so now we got to do the alien fight.
Okay, and the reason why you're doing that one right now and you didn't do Mitch's is because it's next to him?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Mitch, we're trying to play a game here. You should stop trying to sell
So
drugs.
I need to shoot first.
You have the first option.
So I'm going to take my cost 4 weapon.
You should. For the same reason that I shot.
Can it hit
Yeah.
somebody adjacent to you?
No,
He's got a flamethrower.
You got the
the
flamethrower.
flamethrower.
Flame his
Can it
ass.
be used on somebody adjacent to you?
Line of sight roll for each model's token in space and within 1 space of it. Yeah, it could.
It doesn't have to be 2 spaces away? Or it's
Up to
Okay.
2 spaces
So, yeah,
away.
you can flame them.
That would have made no sense.
So it says, alright, so it says, exhaust 2 cards to make this attack with this weapon. Choose a space that is 2 spaces away from you or character and in line of sight. Roll for each model and token in that space and within 1 space of it.
So you can still make it work because you could choose this because it says space, not token, right? As you
Right.
target a space.
Right.
So you can target the space behind him and still only hit him and not you.
Both of them.
But yes.
Okay. Yep, then that's what I'm going to choose.
All right. So first thing I do is exhaust 2 cards because it says exhaust
Hold
2
on,
cards.
time
use
out.
that.
Time out 1 second. So obviously we're doing this because he's adjacent. But then after we generate all these guys, are they going to get to move?
No.
Okay.
You move
Keep going.
You move them before.
I don't need to do this yet.
The
then.
very last thing we do, the very last thing that happens is you put new blips out. Now there are some cards that will move stuff. Like we remember down here before that you didn't see it at move 4, so there could be some stuff that on the text could move some stuff, but it is what it is.
All right, so
we don't need to do this then yet.
So you exhausted your 2. Now remember, you can play events during the alien turn as well, Mitch, if there's anything there that would help, but you can't interrupt an action once it's started. All right,
I
so
should be good.
Are you doing a tech roll? No, it's a weapon.
no, he's
roll.
doing his flamethrower.
Next
Yep,
turn, I'm going
flamethrower.
to use this one.
So,
So there's nothing in the
See
space you
blips.
pick, but everything adjacent.
right.
So you always hit on a 7, right?
Always on a 7.
So the token
Nope.
missed, and then the one above it
Nope.
missed.
Holy shit!
Newt can't hit, so now we go to Vasquez.
You're aiming high and they were coming out of the bottom. Hey, they're right in front of you. You flame the roof.
All right,
no,
Tony,
they're below
You
you.
sit behind me.
They ducked.
All right, so exhaust 2 cards.
Okay.
All right, Tony, you're going to shoot Vasquez. she's going to shoot her smart gun there.
Okay.
She's got a 6 on her dial.
Okay.
We need that dice there. Usually with the smart gun, you have to exhaust 3 cards.
Okay, I'll use this one.
But when Vasquez is shooting it, you only have to exhaust 2, so you save 1. With the smart gun, you roll 2 dice, and you get to choose which one you want to use. You need a 6 or less on one of those 2 dice. 9 of 4.
Thank God I got one.
So
Choose
choose
the
the
one that
4.
hits.
So the token goes away. We go down to 5. It does have full auto, so you can go ahead and exhaust 2 cards again to shoot again if you want. You'll get 2 dice again. You'll need a 5 or less.
I think I can keep the last one. I'm on a 6.
Well, if not, you'll be able to shoot at those guys coming over there, right? Or the only reason we get to shoot at that one is because he's next to
Because
someone.
he's next to somebody.
What's a turn? Is this still the
This is still a turn, yeah.
Yeah, actually,
After this is all done, we'll be done with the turn. We'll start a new turn.
I can't re-roll on this turn yet.
Nope. If you already rerolled once, you can't reroll
Yeah.
again.
What do you think? Go again?
Go again, because you have better odds.
Okay, so hold it. Exhaust 2 cards.
We gotta
So
shuffle.
once now that gets reshuffled, then exhaust the top card. And you can go ahead and roll. 3 and a 7.
Yep.
So we're on a 5. The 3 is less, it'll hit.
Okay.
She drops down to a 4. And that's gone.
Yeah, we need to make sure nobody gets eaten.
She's gonna be definitely a big one if we ramp her stuff up.
Okay.
Mitch.
Mitch's blip card. That was your blip card.
That was my blue card.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 gets a dot.
Roll a d6 on 1, 2, 3. It doesn't show up.
Come on, roll low.
Yay! Boom! Bumps his head. But
If
the
this-
text still
Land shark.
If this spawn point already has a blip or an alien model, move this blip 4 spaces towards the nearest character.
So it doesn't.
Doesn't
So,
matter.
boom. So that barricade saved us twice.
Woo! Told you.
You're welcome. All right.
Okay, that's the end of the aliens turn.
Only because you're not standing next to it. Otherwise, it would have broken through.
Yeah, right.
You'd be a
Alright.
Scooby snack.
So we're back on the Marines, back to the around a new turn.
Did we do one for you?
Yes,
Yeah, I
he
was
started with
first.
Oh,
him.
he started.
It starts
Okay.
with him.
So we're on a brand new turn. Okay, so who should go first?
When do we
Anybody?
run these things?
Whenever you can play them at during
Anytime.
anybody's turn, your turn, anybody else's
Okay.
turn, or the alien's turn. You just can't interrupt an action. So like if Tony likes, I'm going to shoot. You have to do it before or after he rolls the
Honestly,
dice, not.
So
I
let's
think
take a look at something.
I
Let's
think,
take a.
I think I go first.
No,
So
hold on.
I get the
Time
free
out.
move. and
Can
I
the
throw
girl
grenade.
get off this turn?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, then we should try doing that before things go to hell.
Yeah.
So if
Let
they
me go
go,
No, she can't. Once you
You have to kill the aliens to get by.
once you
Right,
get
right.
next- once you get next to an alien, you have to stop.
So
right,
let me go
right,
first.
So we blow the hell out of those guys.
If you blow the 4 aliens up,
Listen, if
then
you're
yes.
blowing aliens, listen, we have some more conversations.
I'd like to
that have
play
be
this
made.
card
All right.
before you get your turn.
What does that mean?
Okay, so let me read it to you. I'm gonna. This is the one where you pull a card.
Okay.
Okay. And if it's a green one,
You still
each
got
Marine
grenade?
character may
I got
take
it.
an aim action.
Okay.
So everybody bumps up one to hit.
You
Okay.
should go first because you'll.
Let me do
go-
a grenade first because I don't
No,
need
no.
an aim action at all.
No, you do the grenade app. You move. How,
I get
you can
the
be-
free move.
Yeah.
I do a grenade.
What about flaming?
Well, then.
Your flame's better than a grenade, dude.
Yeah.
You're hitting on 7 instead of 6.
You just
Yeah.
want to use the
Well,
grenade.
then
Yeah, wrong.
I just want to use grenade. So.
Well, you can do a grenade then. Hit
So
on
here's what I do.
6 instead of
All
7.
right, so here's what I do.
And die like a
I
bitch.
move 2 for free.
Yep.
I move again, and then I flame them.
You could. And then he's also got a card you might be able to move 2 for free again. Then you can flame and grenade.
That's what I'm gonna do.
If he gets to move.
But you can
If-
go first if you want.
I think he should go first and try and kill whatever he can kill.
I think we try to.
Because
get-
his weapons are short.
Okay.
I think we try
We
to
can shoot.
Okay.
do
far.
it
We can shoot. Because then it goes like this.
because
I
that's only a
Time out.
30% chance.
I would like to play this first, but I don't feel like my character needs to do their thing now.
All right,
Does that make sense?
That's only a 30% chance.
I think we all need to get down the hall
It's
with
actually
his first
33.
cannon. Put as much firepower in him.
Per 3. 3, 3, 3.
I get this. I got at least a
Okay.
60% chance.
Go make something of yourself.
You can just play it, whether he wants you to or not. You say, I'm going to play it. Because you can just do that.
Oh, that's right.
He doesn't have to say, I'm going to let you. You just go, I'm going to play it before you turn.
It's getting played. Cost 2.
Cost
So
two.
for
I didn't realize
no,
that.
No. It costs 2. So exhaust the top 2 cards without
Right,
looking
right,
at them.
right.
Then flip the next one.
Right.
It's
So
a
yellow.
yellow.
Okay. Each Marine character moves up to 2 spaces in any
There we go.
direction.
So everybody gets 2 free moves.
One,
Only
two.
Marines. So Nuke doesn't get to move and Ripley doesn't get to move.
And you can move through.
Yes.
Did you just move me?
Where do you
I
want to
move
move?
you.
Where do you want to move?
Oh, you didn't. No, we should just move the perimeter forward.
Lieutenant. Is a lieutenant a Marine?
Yes, he is a Marine.
Right?
Here, right?
Go
She
there.
can't move. She's not a
She
Marine.
can't.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It says Marines only. Newton.
Who is
I
it?
don't need it.
Ripley?
It's
That's
Ripley.
Ripley.
Fuck
She
her.
can double move.
Or here's the better thing I could do.
And that goes face down in the exhaust.
Here you go. Exhaust that.
Face down. There you go.
Here's the better thing I could do. I could just run up here and kill myself and all of them.
You
Well,
could,
he
you
could
could,
use
you
it
could do
then.
I'm an asshole.
He
There's
can
no,
do that.
there's no reason to do that. There's no reason to do
I was
that.
just saying what I could
Well, we
do.
already know you're an asshole.
What
You don't
I
need to blow
could do
yourself
is I could just throw the fucking vest on and run him down.
You could.
But I won't. Because we're going to do this better. Alright. So,
getting out of here.
sir, yes, sir.
up.
Check my aim.
So Tampa Carlos made fun of you for missing with the flamethrower twice.
I'm sorry I'm
Hey.
not I'm sorry I'm not a flamer.
Hey, you had one job to do.
I'm sorry I'm not a flamer.
Oh, man.
Alright, so I get 2 moves for free.
You're not going to try to fire that thing you
on my
missed with
character.
again, are you?
Yep.
And I'm going to try with the character.
Okay.
So
well,
let's try first
let's see if Carlos is paying attention.
with the big old flamer.
Okay, so exhaust 2 cards.
I'm going to exhaust 2 cards.
That one goes to the.
Oh,
No. That one's revealed, so it goes to the reshuffle pile. Anytime you reveal a card, it goes to the reshuffle.
So these
Now
two are
exhaust
down.
2 face down, and now you get to make your
If
die
I
rolls.
want to do one of these, I could.
You could.
Alright. So, but I'm not.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
So
Let's
start
go.
with the back one first.
Back one first.
One die at a time. So that's a
Front one.
no. This is the back one's hit. So you take the token off the back one.
Oh shit!
Because you
yeah.
hit everything
I
in
didn't.
there.
I didn't see the
So
token.
the token's
Yep.
gone. Now you do the front one. One token gone, and then see if you get rid of the model.
Come on, roll low.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. So that was one action because
So
you got
now-
the one for free. So now you can grenade. You are an
Or I could
asshole,
flamethrower
or
again.
flame, or be a flamer again.
Shit! I got a flame again.
All right. Exhaust 2 cards.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
the
that.
back one. The back one.
Yep.
Hit. Front one.
Got
hit.
them both.
Hey!
I got them anyways.
Ugh. And you're done.
That was me. That was it.
Oh,
I got.
I forgot to draw cards again.
Would you forget?
I'm supposed to draw 2 cards in my turn. I forgot again.
Come on, Lieutenant Dan.
Well, we need an ass
Wait,
game.
now I get the chance
So you're saying there's a
to
chance.
move Newt.
Oh, yeah, he could double move her off.
So I'll double move her. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Now we just need.
Everybody
Now
out!
we just need to get 2 people out.
Yep. Just need to get 2 people out.
Well, I can get there, and so can I. Can us two could get off
Well, get off.
because you're done, right?
Don't talk about me about it.
Hicks, take Vasquez and get off.
I'm taking over.
No, what's the first thing you do?
Check your aim!
That's
There
right!
we go. So I go back to my regular.
And you go back
Yeah.
Sir, yes, sir. I'm a 7, sir. 7.
to the All right, here you go.
Then after that, resolve all action abilities. I could draw a card if I want, but I'm not going to. Equip endurance cards. I don't have them. My 2 actions. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, now here's the thing. Since you're off the board, you can't affect. You can't.
Ah! Well,
Psych!
whoever else is left can activate her out.
Only need to get 2 up.
You only need one more. She can get off.
Why you gotta be so minimalist?
I'm just saying.
You just want a participation trophy, don't you?
Hey, I just know I only
he
use
wants
3
to
bullets
live.
in this whole mission.
He
and
wants
kill
to
2 aliens.
live!
I just know I got 2 kills with 3 bullets.
All right, so go ahead and move Gorman 4. So put him
Okay,
in
Sir
front of
Robin.
Vasquez.
Him?
Put him in front of Vasquez. And then for my second action, I'm going to rest. So draw me 2 cards. And then recycle.
You didn't activate anybody?
Nope.
Oh,
Not
so
yet.
all my events,
I still get to go.
all my events are off.
Yeah, no good.
Oh,
You're a dick.
because I could have affected the.
Not anymore. You were like,
No,
oh,
too
there's
late.
the end to run.
Too late. You tried. You pick freedom over nothing.
Uh,
Yeah.
All right, so now I draw 2 more cards because I have to, and I've been forgetting to do
What
it.
kind of Marine are you?
man, I could have like controlled the
Birch Treachery. Reveal a card.
Blue.
Blue. Exhaust 8 endurance cards.
Not this one.
Not that one. It goes down. Yep. And then this goes into the discard pile.
Again.
Again. And then
But you don't know that because you've run away.
we will move Ripley back 4.
Yeah. That's all she can move is 4?
And do I move her again?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Yeah, get the group up here.
Yeah. This guy's only going to move 6, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I move her again.
Yeah.
Here?
Yep.
Or will she block their fire?
No.
Keep her
on
against
that
the
edge.
wall.
Keep her
This
up
wall?
against the wall.
You know, she's done.
And where am I at? I'm not there.
You can double move her out. You can move 2 people or 1? The lieutenant.
I'm gonna have Frost. Frost is gonna initiate the last stand and barricade that door.
All right. Well, we'll see.
Which door? That one? Yeah.
I mean, under a 6.
Not the 2?
Nope.
I could have done it too, couldn't I?
Yeah. It doesn't
No,
matter.
this says
if we fail.
door. It says barricade any door.
Okay.
I don't think you have to roll on this one because this says barricade
Oh,
any door.
automatic?
I
we're
believe
good.
so. Let me
Otherwise,
see.
didn't happen.
Yeah.
Is it automatic?
Has anybody got a torch out?
We already
Only
used it.
her, if
Yeah, we-
she had it.
Well,
No, I used
that's
it.
good.
Then no.
I don't. It doesn't say automatically, so I think you probably had to roll. We're gonna go roll. So if you fail,
So
you
if
fail.
you fail.
I failed.
All right. I think the torch says automatically, and that didn't. It just said barricade. So.
Right.
Yeah.
I should have used this.
Is that a tech roll?
So that's you. So then,
Then-
Tony's up?
I'm playing this event.
Okay.
Reroll that test. If they fail again, exhaust 2 endurance cards. If they pass, drop the 2 endurance
What
cards.
is your?
I failed.
So exhaust 2 cards.
Okay. And that's gone too.
Yeah, it goes in top of the exhaust. Yep. Just like exhaust. Yep. There you go. All right, and then that's your
Okay.
turn.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to 6. Okay. I may recycle any number from a hand. I can't. I'm going to play this event, which is draw 4 endurance cards. We have them, right?
Nope. Yep. Nope.
Is it bad if I do that?
No, you just draw the 3.
Okay.
That's all you got.
And then
Yeah.
exhaust 2 from my hand. So I guess I get to pick 2
Uh-huh.
of them, basically. So that's going to go back. Give me one more.
There's no more.
There's all I got.
There's only 3 there.
Oh, then what happens?
You're gonna take those 3,
Uh-huh.
and you're gonna get rid of 2 of them in the exhaust pile.
Oh, I got gypped.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
And now, if we have to exhaust any cards, we'll discard them instead of.
So now you gotta rest twice.
Yeah, that's not
Oh,
happening.
hazard goes off. What's the hazard do?
Place your character. Place on your character. Losing hope. That's me. Place on your
Yeah.
character.
How fitting. Game over, man. Shut
Place
up.
on your character. Each time your character activates, reveal a card. If it's green, I lose an action this turn. If it's yellow, I exhaust 4 cards. If it's blue, discard 2 cards and shuffle this card into the exhaust pile. Holy shit. Well, here's this pistol. I got to discard 2. So, well, that gets played, right?
Okay, so hang on. So what's your event? What event did you draw there? Oh yeah, no. You got so those two go to exhaust because you gotta get rid of two afterwards.
Okay, here you go.
And that's the one you played.
That goes in. That's an exhaust pile. All right. So first action. Well, that was your. You did your before turn action already, right?
That's what it was. Yeah.
No, that was the event. You played an event to get.
Yeah.
Correct. I haven't even done my turn yet.
So what's your on activation?
I may recycle any number of cards from my hand. No.
There. All right. So
Okay.
first activation.
Okay.
So reveal a card.
Nope. Place on your character each time your character activates. So I have to draw a card when I activate. I'm going to attempt to move.
Okay. So you're gonna activate.
Okay.
So
We draw a card.
character. Each time your character activates, reveal a card. Reveal
have
the,
any.
reveal the exhaust deck. It's a star.
Oh,
Exhaust 4 cards.
All right, so that card goes to the discard pile. And then you're going to put 4 more cards in the discard pile because we don't have any cards to exhaust out of the endurance deck to the exhaust. Now you can go.
now you just.
So what happens when they all go in the discard pile?
We lose.
Now you just better fucking sit there.
Just get up. Well, activate him and get the hell out.
Your second action?
I have it.
You don't take it.
He has to. Oh, wait a minute. He might not have to. If it doesn't say may, he has to. If it says may, then you can skip it.
When you go to activate her, run her off. We win.
It says can perform 2 actions, so it doesn't say it's.
So you just.
I would say he can do nothing if he wants to. So it says can. That means
We could do his name or whatever, right?
then he has to flip a card.
Oh,
And if he does any action, he's got to reveal a card and do
What's
what
the
it says.
thing? Okay, the thing if I rest.
If you rest, you're going to flip a card because it's an action.
Okay.
Do what it says.
So we lose.
Then you can recycle 3 cards back into the endurance or back into the
We can
the
do that.
reshuffle.
How many of those do we have left?
A lot.
Why don't I just move again? And then I'll still activate the other person.
You want to get everybody off?
Huh?
we're not going to get everybody off.
We could.
If I would have known that that's what the deal is, I would have stayed back.
Yeah, you ran away. Oh, and then I lost hope. And then I lost hope. I'm like,
It's
Don't leave me!
Don't leave me! Oh man,
he took all the ammo.
he had all the ammo.
Yeah, do we have some to use?
We got a lot.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to move 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so before
Yeah.
you move,
Yep.
reveal
Pull
the
it.
card.
Yep.
What is
Blue.
it? What's that
Okay.
for the blue?
Discard 2 cards and shuffle this card into the exhaust pile.
Okay, so you don't have any cards to discard, so we flip the 2 like we did. Then that gets shuffled into the exhaust pile.
Give me that
That
card.
card.
Oh, this
off-
one?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
comes
doesn't
off
have
and
it
goes
anymore.
to the
So I gained hope
yes.
because I saw the. Oh, I don't know where the hole is. Okay,
You give me
so
4.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
go
need
for
to
it.
go. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
You can go on the spawn point. Just if they spawn, they'll spawn beside you instead of on the point.
Nah, I'm fine there.
But
We
you
got
can't
better
do
line
that.
of
Yeah.
fire there.
fine.
Okay,
I
now we
fire-
get to activate the other girl.
Vasquez, yes.
Right.
You can do
Yes.
something with Vasquez.
Okay, so first thing we do is she goes
You
all the
double
way up
move her
to.
off,
6.
so we win.
She
no
goes
matter
up to
what.
6. It's not about winning. It's about getting everybody off, man.
Let me see. Hang on.
He's such a pleaser.
It's all about
Yeah.
winning.
He's
Well,
such a pleaser.
Yeah. You want? I want to be one of the guys that get off. Okay. Have fun doing the laundry. You got there first.
I'll write out the reports. Yep. You can
No,
go to aliens.
Vasquez does not count because she's not a character. She's a character. She would count because it's heroes or grunts, but she is a character. So if she gets off, then we will win.
So you double move.
Yeah.
And she goes off.
Okay. Well, you're
So
still
at least
playing
We
though,
can't
right?
lose.
I'm so happy, Tony.
Yeah,
You
it is.
finally got Vasquez
So we have
off.
now won,
Right.
but it's just a matter of can we
Who
get
gets off?
Who wins?
if we can get everybody off the board.
Is it a happy ending or not?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Hicks and Newton Vasquez, I'm guessing.
Nice.
And now we're to the alien turn, aren't we?
Yes. So first off, aliens are going to move. So that alien's going to move 6 towards Gorman.
6.
He's not adjacent, so nothing happens. So next we go to blip movements. We only have one board with blips, so roll the dice.
6.
Oh, you gave me so much shit.
Then They go this way or
One,
Yeah,
so
so
it
it
goes
goes
one,
one,
two,
two,
and
then
then
flips
no,
right
Flip
here.
it, flip
Flips
it.
right there.
so there's two.
Two there.
2 and 2.
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nothing.
That goes back in the stack. All right, and then.
Well, now we don't get a blip for him because he's off the board, right?
Yeah, there is that.
Uh,
I'm off the board. I can't affect.
True, yeah, you're not there doing it. All right, so
4 of them.
That's the advantage of being a
now
pussy.
do you want to if you have an event that no, you have an ability, so you don't have any events that affect this.
Nope.
All right, yeah, so flip one for me.
Reveal a card, which goes
Into the
here.
discard.
Nothing happens.
All right, and then 1 on
And
4.
it's 1 on 4.
And this door is open,
Yep.
so we get 4 dudes. Flip one for Tony.
Recycle 1 card.
And nothing.
False
else
alarm.
False alarm. Yep. That goes.
Oh,
There.
Sorry about that.
One for you. Now this is the first level 3 hazard because you see all the blips on it. So we're actually getting a level 3 for the first time now.
Place 3 blips on each tunnel token and spawn point.
3 blips on each.
Yep.
What the fuck?
I told you guys you should have came out with me.
What?
Okay. Place the 3 and then
3
we...
blips on each tunnel token and oh my gosh.
Son of a...
So we're going 3 on
That's
here,
why he left so fast.
Yeah.
3 on here.
Hey, I got some lips.
3 on
Motion.
here. 3 on here.
Let's
3 on here.
and let's work from the farthest ones away.
No, we're gonna do this
No?
one first because
Okay.
if these guys could kill us, literally,
3 on there.
we might as well start here. All right, so first off,
We have more firepower, but some people left.
we get 2
They
here.
knew. I said, let's get us. Let's go.
Yeah, just put them both. No. I would just put them both as chips. Put them both as chips.
They can't all be in the same stack, though, can
Yeah, no, they're not gonna be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind,
they?
sorry.
Yeah.
We
Yep.
start with that one.
Okay.
It gets placed, and it goes.
And this is why I said get Vasquez.
All right, so you
Oh,
get
it
to act
goes?
first. Yeah, it just appeared. It's going to attack the people it's adjacent to.
Okay.
So Hudson, you get to go.
Well, I have this weapon.
Yes, you do.
Okay. So we're going to attempt to fire it.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. At this guy next to me. 6.
You
That's
hit.
what I needed.
So you take 1 out,
Yep.
go down to 5.
Yep.
You want to auto fire to shoot again?
Absolutely.
Put a card over.
Nope.
Because I get
Oh.
I get to shoot every time that a new one comes out, right?
No, you get to shoot every time. Well, yes,
Yeah.
as long as you keep hitting.
Yeah.
All right, so you can go ahead and roll again. You
No.
miss. You're done. All right, so now you can.
Does that drop again?
Yes, it does.
To a
down
4.
So now you can do something if you want.
I might as well shoot because it doesn't cost anything.
You might as well shoot.
It doesn't cost anything.
With what?
Did a flamethrower? Absolutely.
Okay, so where are you going to flamethrower?
Right here.
And then you're going to. Yep, that'll work.
Yeah.
Yep.
Come on, Luke.
So toss 2 of these.
Yep.
And you gotta hit.
Yep.
He's dead.
Okay. Next
Next
one.
one. 2 more. Okay, Tony.
Well, now I'm down to a 4.
Yep.
I mean, I got to shoot. No.
9. Miss.
Okay.
You can flamethrower again if you want.
Yeah. Come on, Luke.
Why just throw a grenade?
Or you can throw a grenade.
Which affects both of us.
But do you have
No,
to
I'm
pick
gonna
a,
throw
can, you
a
have to
grenade
pick,
here.
can you pick a spot with a grenade or do you have to pick a model?
Corner pocket.
Choose a space that is
Alright, so
within
it
4
still
spaces.
works.
So I'm gonna throw a grenade.
You don't want to save it when there's more.
Okay,
There's
so
2
that
there
discards
already.
it.
There's 2 there already.
There's 2? Okay.
That discards it.
Okay. Hey, you don't want to die with grenades.
These 6s. Got
One.
1.
Hey!
It worked.
See, Mitch, that's what you should be proud of. Not running away like a candy ass.
You guys ain't out here yet.
Okay, Tony.
I
3
can
more.
write whatever story I wanted.
Oh, this
Three
dropped again,
more.
didn't it?
Need 3.
Do you have a grenade? No, you're.
No, I used them. Nope.
Miss. Alright, Luke.
Oh, well, I
You
guess
got the best
I gotta
chance.
burn 2.
Yep.
That
Every time you shoot
flamethrower's
the flamethrower.
that flamethrower's handy.
First one.
Got him.
Second one.
Come on.
Miss.
Oh,
That's
one
it.
more.
You're done.
No, I
You
get all
got
three.
one.
Oh, you get to roll? Yeah.
Oh, no.
2 left.
All right, Ripley can shoot. Go ahead and roll for Ripley. She's on a 6. Actually, no, she'd be on a 5.
Nope.
That misses. Gorman can shoot. That's me.
Get you some.
Wait, is it for the model being attacked or for the space?
For the 4 of him.
1, 2. Okay,
Yeah.
and you can go cross.
Definitely
Yeah.
Well, my corner will hit that corner.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Need 5 or less. 5.
Got
I take
him.
1 out. Exhaust a card. 2.
There you go. That's how you do it. He's like, do, and then doesn't realize ones are appearing right next to him. Oh, fuck.
All right, so that's
Mitch, you're not allowed to laugh. You're
Oh,
running away
man.
like a candy
You
ass.
can't hear me. Hey, but guys, where is everybody? I don't know.
Uh-oh, here comes the one with the tail.
That's the queen! She's such
Ah.
a bitch.
Here she comes.
2.
This shit ramps up quickly.
Uh-huh.
All right, for
That
this
one,
one.
no,
We really didn't screw around much, and it's a good thing because
You can't.
you don't have time to screw around much.
If I would have known that I would have taken myself out by going
I
out,
don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear
I
it.
could have arranged.
I don't want to hear
I
it.
could arrange those cards.
Gordon! Take a shot. Actually,
You always were an asshole?
yeah.
Boom!
Gordon's gonna take a shot.
How many is the first one? 2 or 3?
I miss. I go down to 3.
Mm.
But I am gonna fire my grenade off. 1.
You mean like over here?
Yep.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. So I got 2 of them. Ripley. Roll for Ripley. She needs a 4.
Come on, girl. Yeah!
Roll again. Need a 3.
And we take cards.
Yeah!
Yes, take a card in that one.
Woo! That curly hair bitch sure can shoot.
Oh man.
2. Gorman.
Get you some, Gorman.
Misses. Ripley.
What do we need?
You hit twice last turn, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna need a 1. Yay!
Yeah! Woo!
Apparently Ripley really likes Gorman.
Yeah, baby! Woo!
Frost. 1, 2, 3 away. You got anything?
I can only, no.
Nope, can't do anything. Then we got Hudson.
Yeah, he's got a 3 to hit.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah!
Go down
Woo!
to
Well, one more
4.
Jesus.
Oh, Christ.
Gorman needs a 2. No.
No.
Ripley needs a 1. No.
No, got a
Hudson needs a 2. No, goes down to 1. So now the alien survives. Here's what's gonna happen. Gorman here.
Nom nom.
Not
I'm gonna
not
roll
only
D10.
aliens, the aliens survive.
Okay, so on each character card there is a defense value and a melee value. Okay, and I will right here in the white. I don't know if you see that. Defense and melee. Okay, so what happens is since there's aliens next to me, they're gonna attack me. What I do is I roll a d10. If I roll my defense or less, I dodge out of the way.
Okay.
So I need a 4 or less.
Plus,
My
you got
melee-
saves for body armor and stuff
My
too,
melee
right?
my melee is a 2, which means if I roll a 2 or less, not only do I get out of the way, but I kill one while I do it as well.
Okay.
Excellent.
The bad part is, for every alien next to me past the first, I get +1 to my die roll. So there are 3 aliens there,
3, yeah.
right?
Four,
There's
started
4
out with
total.
4, but you killed 1.
Yeah, there's three aliens there. right?
Oh, well, we should get rid of one of the chits then.
No, we
There we
did.
go.
No, there's 4 there. Yeah, we missed them all because we were down 1.
That's a
and 2.
brand
yeah.
new chip.
So I'm gonna roll this 10 side and add 3 to it. If I get a 4 or less, I get out of the way. If I don't, I get hit.
Sounds like a 1.
Yeah, I need a 1 to get out of the way of this.
No.
No. All right. So here's the thing. I rolled a 9. Plus 3 is what? 9, 10, 11, 12,
12.
right? So let's see what happens. So this is what's going to happen here.
Cumulative damage, huh?
You die.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Failed defense. If the character fails this defense roll, they get knocked down. If you roll a 10 or more when defending, the character instead gets killed and is removed from the game. So Gorman just got
Hold on.
8.
What does your stuff say?
Oh, stand up and knock down character. No. If I fail a defense roll, reveal a card. All right, so reveal the top card. What was the blue one? I have to exhaust this card, so I'm still dead. So,
Damn.
So
And they
what's
both
your
go-
last
They
gaff
both go
gonna
away,
be?
right?
huh?
They both go away
Yeah.
this card?
Yes.
Yep.
Make Hicks pay!
Hicks is in command.
All the cards that were equipped to me in my hand also go
He doesn't know. He ran to the little
to the
girl's
discard
room.
pile. And Gorman is gone. Ah! So if we were playing a campaign, Gorman would no longer be around
He no longer what
in the
you.
campaign.
And make a cheaper movie.
All right. And then
Well, Gordon
Does
could
it
also
matter?
be
we're not.
taken away to the hive.
Because on the next turn, they're gonna. That's all the aliens do, right? Next turn, they get off.
Yeah. So for
Gorman's the only one that
He's
didn't
safe.
make it.
we're just gonna do that, and
Holy shit.
Yeah.
they're not showing, but they'll be like that.
Yeah. Lucky we're getting off this turn.
Okay.
Except Gorman.
And that was your card, right? This one?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so that's that. So now it comes back to the Marine
Now,
turn.
here's a question.
Yes.
What happens if we're going through the blips, and let's say you hadn't gone through your card yet? Would Gorman, they died, would you still get a card?
I would say no, because the
Yeah, 'cause he's
character's
gone.
already
Interesting,
dead. Yeah. The book is not. I'd have to read the book to make sure that's the way. But if I don't remember reading that, it said you draw one for every person playing. So, but it doesn't
But once you get
necessarily say
eliminated, that
if
if
you're
you
an
got
outlaw.
eliminated on Tony's thing, and then you still haven't gone, and you don't have.
Yeah. I'd have to reread that to make sure. There could be a little something there, but it might be vague as well. Because that's one thing about Gale Force 9 rules. A lot of times there is some vague areas in them where you kind of have to make a
What,
call.
they're like in a hurry to like sell them
Yeah.
and don't play test them enough?
But I would have to. Let me see on the blips what it reads. I'll tell you right now. So here this says each player in turn draws and resolves a motion tracker card. So based on that, you would still draw one for you as well.
Ooh.
Now let me read this part though.
Man, Ripley killed a lot of shit. She killed like 5 of them.
Yep. I lost count.
All I know is we killed a lot more ever since that candy ass ran off the freaking board.
Oh man, got my 2 kills. I'm out of here.
Almost sounds like he's some kind of union worker. That's it. Not part of my job.
And
I got 2 kills.
Time to go, guys. Clocked out.
Time's out.
I just took my 40 hours this week. We're good.
and on top of that, I got a promotion.
Based on the way it's written, I would say that actually we'd still draw one for you because it says players, and he's still in the game even though his character's not there. And I am not eliminated because there's grunts that I now would take over a grunt, so I would still be.
Tell me something,
playing
too.
as well.
So,
2, you're dead.
number 4
Oh,
gets
that's not so bad.
2 blips,
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
they're over there. That's
and
not
they
so bad.
move 3 spaces after place.
But that's still no big deal. That,
Yeah, but
you
that-
can put it up
No,
over
4's
here.
down here.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
So they go here and here, and they go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Still not.
But they're still up. So
I mean,
42.
look at the volume of aliens that just
Yeah.
show up.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you need to go in and
that everywhere thing, that I didn't know that existed. That was ridiculous.
That was bad.
That was ridiculous.
Because it wasn't just here, here, here,
No,
here.
so-
It was all of these too.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, the
Imagine-
tunnel thing is bad.
Well, and that was a level 3 one, so there's an idea of what 3 versus 1.
Well, that's why I was
versus 2.
looking at these. And I was like, that's a really good.
and that's
call.
what killed you.
Yeah.
Is a tunnel.
Yeah.
So if that tunnel wouldn't have been there,
Then they wouldn't have been beside me.
right?
So yeah, there's that. All right, so yeah, so now we go to the Marines turn and we'd be able to get everybody else off the board. So
Well, Luke still wants to sit here and fight.
he can
No.
roll dice all he wants.
Actually, what I was gonna do is I was gonna move here, and then
Blow you up. I'm an asshole.
I'm always an asshole.
Yeah, but you know what? They still keep coming. I mean, it's like
Yeah, but
Right.
guess,
never ending. It's like belt-fed aliens.
guess who's done after that? This guy.
So just some notes for people. So if we were playing a campaign at this point, okay, here's what would happen. All right. If you succeed in this mission, you can continue to the next mission, which we did. However, depending on how things went in this game, you might have fewer resources to work with. Follow the instructions below to prepare for the next mission. Each player would search the discard pile and select one card to return to the endurance deck. So we would each get to choose one card out of the discard pile, put it in the endurance deck. Then we would take all hazards in the discard pile and put them back in the endurance deck.
Holy shit! This gets
Then
bad.
we would shuffle the discard pile, take half of those rounded up,
That gets bad.
and put them back in the putting them back in the game, and the rest of the cards are gone for good.
So we would lose half the cards that we had to begin with,
Yes.
and
and then and have to go to the next game.
Right.
with the same amount of people or less,
Yes.
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Yes. And then you go to the next game with it. And then you're going to do that all again at the end of the next mission, depending on what happens.
No
you
way.
can do that again.
Done.
So
So
that's if you're doing the campaign.
So one thing I asked you before we played this is, do you think this game has a high replay value? I think it probably does.
I think so.
Well,
Because
here's the thing, right? So
Well, we've already done that scenario.
well, this actually played out really well,
Yeah.
almost kind of like a movie.
Yeah.
this is
You know?
this is the second time I played this mission, the Get Newt one, and it played out different.
It probably
Then-
gets really harder if she's back here.
Could yeah.
Because
The
you gotta
first,
get
the first,
here and then get
the
her
first
out.
time we played it, she was actually here.
Oh, and did you guys
But
lose
here's the
or
thing.
not?
Well, here's the thing. When we played the other time too, we just took these tokens and we flipped them. We got rid of them. I didn't even consider with the numbers on there that it might be like 0 aliens, 1 alien, or 2 alien.
Uh-huh.
So we didn't even try. We weren't even doing that. We
Are
just
those
tossed them.
always low numbers?
Those four are the same no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah, those four you put out.
But,
But and here's the thing. It doesn't necessarily
if you use
say
that to see what it is,
you don't activate it. You just look.
you just look. You know what's there then.
Right.
Okay.
And it does. It says they're blips, but it doesn't say they're aliens. So I should by blips. I should.
Okay, so
rewrite.
here's the strategy, because I was thinking about this. Let's say I didn't fumble and knew my own password
Well, that's
when
what
I
I
came
say.
in
Use
here.
these two.
Which one should I have
One of
flipped
these.
over? I'd say
One of
probably
those.
one
I
of
would
the
start with the back.
the back
Because
ones.
that's what we did. We started
'Cause
back.
you
as
can get in the door
as
here
far
and check
as
that
far as
yourself.
they go. To
The farther you gotta
It's
go
a
back
one in-
here, the
one
most
in 4
likely you're not
chance.
going to finish.
Yeah, yeah.
So
'Cause that's
there's
what, if you would, I was going to say get one of these,
Yeah.
but because
Yeah,
you did
that's
it, I'm like,
probably
I got to go and do it myself.
so there's a one-off supply mission. There's
But
a
here's
one-off
the other thing
bug
too.
hunt. A
So I
one-off
have
bug hunt.
the
And
motion
then a
tracker,
one-off bug hunt.
which would
and
have
then a
taken
one-off
away
bug
some
hunt.
of these cards.
Well, I had this one right here. I was
Except you
gonna
took
play
it with you.
I was going to play it, and then this one allows me to look at the first top 5 blips. I can get rid of one of them, and then I can put the next 4 how I want.
Right, and this one's the same way. Is where I can discard this card, look at the top 4 cards.
This is 5.
Right. But so right now though, I have this one for free and this one for free.
And this
Or-
is free.
It's not free. You still have to spend an action for the event. Or is it
Cost
or
0,
events-
see? Cost 0.
No. I'm saying you still have to spend an action
No,
for
it
the event,
says
right?
as long as the event doesn't cost anything. The cost is one of these, or whatever it is. Like this one costs 2, and this one costs 0.
Actually, I can't even use this because it's not an event. It's an equipment.
I just want the record to show that every time we played this game, Mitch has ran away. That's just
Hey,
Mitch
that's-
ran away and
that's
Scott
like-
died.
I just want you to know it's
Scott's died every time we played this.
I just want you to know it's Lieutenant Mitch now.
Lieutenant Dan.
No. Wait a second. It's a promotion, but it doesn't come with any privileges of rank or extra pay. Okay, you just get more stuff to do.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
This
Well,
is pretty cool.
I don't.
there you have it.
I think the replayability is going to be decent in this game.
Yeah.
There, like I said, there's 3 bug hunts and a supply one, which are standalone, and that's kind of like you're just trying to last as long as you can, and then it's got scores based on how long you last, how much crap you kill. The actual campaign itself, I'm guessing you can maybe run through it 2 or 3 times before you're like, at that point it's one, can I actually win it or not? I mean, you might have to play it 5 or 6 times to actually win it,
Right.
depending on what happens. So, in that thing itself, but
We got lucky that it turned out as well as it did. Because I feel like normally, like if it was one of those back 2,
Yeah, I don't think we would have made it out.
I like the game.
Yeah, it was cool.
I like the game because you were able to. I don't know how you remembered it. Well, you played it before too.
played it once, read the rulebook twice.
Easier this time around than the first time
Yeah,
for you.
yeah,
I think it's a decent game.
yeah. I enjoyed it.
Yep.
I like the co-op thing, and it's not as difficult as Arkham Horror. Good lord. It's like you're gonna lose. It's just a matter of when you're gonna lose, kind of game. So there you go.
Hope you all enjoyed.
Yeah. So this
We
is.
did.
Gonna give another shot at the box here. Aliens, another
Another glorious
day in the core. Cooperative survival game.
by Gale Force 9.
For just about everybody, it was a survival game.
Oh, Hicks sure did. And a promotion.
Okay, there you have it, folks. We'll catch you guys next time. We'll have something for you next week.
Not sure what.
Scott, thanks for putting this on.
You're welcome. I enjoyed it.
And
Glad you guys had fun.
by the way, how'd you guys do in the other game? You guys won?
We won. We did mess up like 4 or 5 things though, so it was a little easier than this was. Because of the things we messed up. Like
You didn't have a casualty last game?
no, we didn't have any single casualty.
Oh, okay.
I did the defensive fire wrong. Did the spawn points wrong, I think. It's like 2 or 3 things we did wrong. Oh, the auto fire. We did the auto fire totally wrong. Like we had Vasquez auto firing. One of the people played Vasquez, and instead of having to mill cards every single time, we just milled it once. And then he was like, she's like at a 7, and he aimed up and he's just like,
Yep.
so we were walking through stuff that
Well,
way.
you
so,
need that when there's this many aliens out.
yeah.
Because this is like, it's a good thing we're leaving because we're toast.
Marine, I told you guys.
Yeah.
Marines, we're leaving. And you guys
Imagine,
go,
imagine if we were sitting down here when that happened.
I like how Mitch spins it from a coward into a wise man. Okay.
We're leaving. Oh, God.
All right. Well, at least one Harbach likes to sit there and shoot back. Okay, folks. Well, we'll catch you guys next time. See ya!
Rutabaga!
Bye.
Okay, bye.